Getting started with Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier. When you spend with us £4.95, you will get a free welcome pack. That welcome pack will give you pretty much everything you need to get started. From a manual, which will help you to familiarise yourself with all of the items that you're going to be creating and all of the products that you need, including tools and findings and threads. You'll also get a DVD and step-by-step project cards. These cards and the DVD will give you the chance to be able to create a wonderful arrangement of different items of jewellery. Plus, you'll also get a free 3-pack of tools. These will be everything you need to get started. So, getting started with the Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier. So why not give it a go today? Jewellery Maker, your one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Jewellery Maker Studio, Ivy House, Henley Road, Studley, B80 7DU, and make sure you don't forget your customer number. Get making and good luck. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share. Getting started with Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier. When you spend £4.95 with us, you'll get a free welcome pack which contains everything you need to get started, including step-by-step project cards and a DVD which will give you the chance to be able to create an arrangement of different items of jewellery. You'll also get a manual which will help to familiarise you with all the items you're going to be creating and all the tools you're going to need to do so. Plus, you'll also get a free pack of tools. These will be everything you need to get started. Getting started with Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier, so why not give it a go today?
If for any reason you're not satisfied with your purchase, you have the benefit of our 30-day money-back guarantee.
Hi everyone, unfortunately I can't make it tonight, and as it's Manager Special Day, I'm passing over the managerial codes to Tom. I don't know why I'm doing this. And Ray as well. I'm going to regret this, I know I am. So I've picked for tonight 19 tubes of seed beads at the lowest price we've ever done, a ruby, emerald and sapphire strand, again at the lowest price we've ever done, and 2 sterling silver chains. Enjoy!
Enjoy! Hi and good evening. I hope you're really well. Welcome to the Late Show. Oh, what a glorious day it's been. Oh, the conservatory here at Ivy House. The sun is pouring in. You open the door, the sun is literally coming through the doors. Means I've now got a bit of a shine going on, I'm afraid. I just sat there just for 5 minutes just before coming out, just getting a little bit of sun, just a little bit of vitamin D. Oh, it was lovely. I hope you're very well. We have literally got Scott's birthday jam-packed Late Show. It is absolutely chock-a-block. Is that the photo off his ID pass? We've got it. It's absolutely jam-packed. Right. Let me give you a bit of a heads up of good things to come. Brand new, back in stock for us is solid sterling silver gold overlay popcorn bracelet with slider mechanism and the connector points here. This is brand new, back in the vault. And Tom, do I give a hint at what price we're doing for it? Do I? Ah, good. It's going to £10. I know! Under £10. It's going to be amazing. That is coming for us. Very excited about that. We've got some rose gold overlay jump rings, solid sterling silver overlay jump rings to go with the bracelet, and some rose gold overlay on top of solid sterling silver beautiful connector points as well, butterflies. So lots and lots of gorgeous things coming up at 7:30 for you. We've also got, and I gave you a little bit of a sneaky peek. So last night we bought you 1.2mm solid sterling silver wire, and lots of you got in touch with Tom via the old text messaging system saying, did we have any thicker solid sterling silver wire? We couldn't bring that to you last night, but Tom has raided the vault and we have the very last of stock of this 2mm gauge wire. Now there are 13 available opportunities. That's it. Now there are 32 grams of solid sterling silver in this 2mm wire. Solid sterling silver, 2mm wire, 32 grams. That's over a troy ounce of solid sterling silver in this wire. Imagine the bangles, the beautiful piece of jewellery that you're going to be able to make with such a substantial 2mm wire. Absolutely gorgeous. That is coming up for us in a little while. Looking forward to that. We've got some sensational chain opportunities for you. We've got sapphires, rubies and beautiful emeralds. We've got some gorgeous spinel coming up for you. We've got amazing kits. We've got a challenge as well. Speaking of kits and challenge, guess who's going to be doing all of those for us tonight? It's the lovely Sarah Elvin. She's in the building. Two fabulous kits.
Yes,
Really jam-packed first kit.
it is.
Amazing jump rings that we've got going on in
There
there.
are so many jump rings.
It's a lovely colour as well.
It is. It's beautiful.
So
Really.
you've got a green with envy kit coming up for you in the 7 o'clock hour. You're going to do a little bit of a challenge for us, which we're going to talk about in a moment.
Yes.
And then our final kit a little bit later on in the 9 o'clock hour. Absolutely beautiful, lots of pearls again.
Loads and loads and loads of pearls.
Looking forward to it. Now, we're going to kick off this evening with a heck of a lot of seed beads. Now, 19 tubes. The colours are gorgeous. 19 tubes of seed beads. We've got the last 39 bundles, okay? The very, very last. Who on earth has put this tray out like this with me in the building? Honestly, do you not know that I spill stuff? It looks gorgeous. It's just that I will tip it everywhere. Okay, 19 tubes. Shall we run through these for you? They are the most gorgeous metallics and different finishes. So we have got a size 15 round lined ivory. We've then got your gold luster, topaz gold luster in a size 15. We've got the delicate crystal luster in a size 11. The delicate garnet lined ruby aurora borealis in a size 8. We've got the delicate green lined teal luster in an 11. The metallic thistle luster. Oh my good gracious, in a delicate, in a size 11. You've got the pink luster delicate in an 11. You've got the delicate silver line gold seabead in a 10. Sparkle ginger delicate in an 8. Duracoat galvanized matte silver in an 11. Duracoat silver lined dyed denim in a 15, Duracoat silver lined seed bead in an 8, matte silver lined olive in a 6. My goodness, there's so much going on here. Metallic gold iris seed bead in a 15, silver lined dyed yellow in an 11, topaz gold luster in a 15, topaz gold luster in a topaz gold luster in an 8, a transparent grey luster in a 15. I think I've covered them all. That's a heck of a lot. 19 tubes bundled together. Can I just double check? 39, isn't it, Tom? 39 of them, that's it. 39 bundles available for you. Now, obviously, these have all got very different linings, finishes. You've got aurora borealis, you've got beautiful galvanized, you've got silver lined, you've got so many different lines. Please make sure you check this out. There are 39 opportunities. You're looking at $82.95, okay? At the moment, when you are buying these, but remembering that all of those different finishes and different linings on those beautiful seed beads, all of them vary in price. At the moment, you're looking at just over £4 per tube, thereabouts. $82.95 for 19 tubes. I'm going to drop that price for you. Only 39 chances. Please don't dilly-dally for this one. If you want it, you've got to grab it. $69.95 for 19 tubes. That breaks these tubes down to £3.68 each on average, which is fantastic when you think about the variation of tone and colour and finishes that you are getting here. But there are only 39 opportunities to be able to get your hands on this bundle. That was it. Very, very last of stock. Again, lots of you got in touch last night saying that you loved the fact that we were doing some last of stock opportunities for you. These tubes are sitting in our warehouse waiting to be brought to you at last of stock opportunities. 0800 644 655. Look at all those gorgeous colours. Metallics, rich berry tones, beautiful aurora borealis and gorgeous unicorn tones coming there. Lovely greens, almost like London blues coming through there as well. You've got greys, metallics, galvanised finishes. $69.95, which means they are way under £4 per tube. For those of you who are very avid seed beaders, thinking about the value for money that you've got here, thinking about the fact that you've got 19 tubes, including delicas and rounds of all sizes that you've got there to be able to add to your stash and work with them either straight away or, of course, leave them for when you next get that inspiration for another project. Make sure there's lots of you there. Hold the lines, hold the lines, hold the lines. Make sure you're talking to the call centre. There's a few available for you to check out. Please do make sure that you are checking out 19 tubes for under £70. It's good, isn't it? Now we've got some last of stock opportunities on some single tubes for you. And by the way, just to let you know, the popcorn bracelet, which we opened up for pre-order, that we're going to bring you at 7:30, flying out the door. So now, just have a quick look. I've not shown it to you, so let me show you. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pass this over to Sarah, and Sarah's going to just work her magic and put this bracelet together for us. So here's the brand new in stock bracelet that's going slider popcorn rose gold, going under £10. We've got butterfly connectors and rose gold overlay solid sterling silver jump rings that are all going to be bought to you. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to pass this over to Sarah, and Sarah's going to work her magic and put this together for us. Sarah, sweetheart, these are for you, my lovely.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you. We've also got a challenge for Sarah. The challenge contains some beautiful pearls and a heck of a lot of findings, and we're going to set all of that is going under £10, by the way, in the 9 o'clock hour, which is outstanding. And Sarah is going to make something very, very beautiful with it, and it's so many findings in this kit, the challenge kit as well, so make sure you're staying tuned for that. Now, last of stock seed beads, single tubes. Okay. So front to my side. Yep, lovely. Oh, hang on a minute. There we go. That's right to left. That's okay. It's all right. That's okay. These are, okay, last of stock, Delica matte metallic blue iris. I've not seen a matte iris before. Big size Delica as well, a size 8. So you're getting a 6.8 gram tube. You're getting a size 8, and look at all those tones. Now normally with the iris, it's kind of got a glow to it, hasn't it? But because they're matte, it's almost like oil on water. You've got a pink, you've got a mulberry, you've got a purple, you've got a blue, you've got a teal. Really lovely. Again, last of stock on these. A single Delica tube, one price, very, very last of stock. Straight down to price, no messing around. 0800 644 655. Free to call us, and you can join us on the web and via the app. $5.95 on your screen for you to be able to get the size, again, size 8. And thinking about the price that you're paying and what you would be looking at for the breakdown of that massive bundle that we did for you just a second ago. Good value. Multi-buying going on. Not surprising. Hold those lines. Very last of stock. Moving then over to our champagnes. Now you're looking at 11Os. Duracoat matte champagne. They've got a lovely, almost like a biscuity tone to them. Have a look at these. So matte champagne Duracoat size 11 O's, full on 24-gram tube for you, last of stock again. So for those of you who love your seed beading and are building a really healthy stash of seed beads, now is the time to be dialing £7.95 on your screen, 0800 644 655. All of these, again, very, very last of stock. So if you want to get your hands on them, now is the time to be doing that. The number's on your screen. Free to call us from your landlines and from some mobile providers as well. You pay under £3 the entire day shipping and handling charge. And, of course, you've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. Oh, we've got some serious seed bead collectors going on tonight. Lovely, lovely stuff. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming as soon as you can on these. Again, everything is last of stock on these seed beads. Now, matte green, purple iris, 11 O's next. Proper peacock tones in this tube. So again, we've got the matte iris, but this time around, the green and purples in the 11 O's. Reminds me of the colours that you see in a Mystic Topaz. All those beautiful myriad of peacock tones that come through. Again, one price, last of stock. Do make sure that you're checking out and confirming. 0800 644 655, £6.95. Please do. Again, just thinking about the value for money that you got in that huge bundle a minute ago, where they were under £4 each, just over £3 per tube. Thinking about the value for money that you got in that bundle of 19 tubes. We only had 39, we don't have 39 left, nowhere near. Make sure that you're checking out. Well done. Some really serious, very, very serious seed bead stashes joining us for this part of the show tonight. Make sure that you are holding those lines. Again, it doesn't matter whether you're just building your stash or whether, of course, you've got a project in mind that you're going, yep, using those straight away. Check these out. These are fab. Size 15 O's. You've got cranberry gold luster, and they have got a gorgeous sheen to them, a beautiful shimmer. They're a lovely tone, aren't they? 0800 644 655. Last of stock on these. You think of cranberry as almost like a darker sort of mulberry tone. Should be £6.95. These have got a brightness to them. Not stopping at that price. 0800 644 655. Lovely to have your company tonight. Lots of avid seed beaders joining us. Down to £2.95.
That's too low.
Oh! Thanks for that, Scott. Oh, make sure that you're checking out. Is that going to happen a lot tonight? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Do make sure that you are checking out and confirming. Hi to Carol, to Jill, to Helen and Chris, Collectors West Midlands, Anonymous Collectors, lots and lots and lots of you repeatedly, of course, adding your seed beads to your order. The one thing I will say is that remember that these are last of stock. So for those of you that are multi-buying, please do make sure that you are checking out and confirming. But also, every single one of these deals that we've got for you tonight, for those of you who are collecting your seed beads, just to remind you that about 4 or 5 people at the minute who have got 3 and 4s of this specific tube in their basket ready, literally multi-buying and not yet checked out. Please don't miss out on that if you do want to multi-buy on them, because there really is a limited availability on these. And of course, if you're adding to your order, you've already paid your shipping and your handling charges for the entire day. But if you are opening your order with us tonight, not a problem. Perfect. Hold those lines. Going to move on to, these are fab. These are the Capri Blues. They are a wonderful, wonderful, vibrant colour. Look at these. Wonderful colour. These are a matte, transparent Capri Blue. Really lovely. Now these are a drop Miyuki bead. So they have a slight teardrop effect to them. Taking it down to £2.95. That is an absolute steal. Go for it as quick as you possibly can and check out on those. £2.95. Oh, so many of you there. Under £3. Go for it. It's not often that we get a chance to do a deal like that of under £3 on your seed beads. Remember the value for money that you were getting in the bundle of 19 seed beads a minute ago, where we took it for you under £70 for 19 tubes, which means it's just over £3.50 per tube, which is amazing. Hi Carol and Jill and Penny and Helen and Chris and Margaret and Nicolette and Francis and Adele, lovely to see you. Marion and Sharon, collectors in the West Midlands, new bidders. Hold those lines, well done, well done. We're going to move on to the next last of stock. These are the metallic dark bronze. These would go beautifully with the colours that you had in the 19 tube bundle. Really would. Size 8Os, 22 gram tube. And you've got that really, these would be beautiful as spacer beads. The metallic is it's not galvanised, it's a really nice soft matte metallic. Lovely finish. Do make sure that you are checking out and confirming though, please. Really, really important. 0800 644 655. Talk to the call centre, confirm as soon as you can. Look at these price points. There are such great opportunities. £6.95 for you. And again, look at the colour. You've got that lovely size as well, the 8O. With that really warm, rich, metallic bronze colour. We've got to make sure it's very, very serious seed beaders involved in this show tonight so far. Well done. Do make sure that you are checking out and confirming. Multi-buying going on as well. Hold the lines, talk to the call centre. Well done. Going to move on to... Now, once these seed beads are done, that's it for your seed beads. We have then got for you some amazing opportunities on really affordable chains as hand-picked by Scott. They would make great spacer beads. Look at that metallic finish. This is the Duracoat Galvanised Light Smoky Pewter, and they are in a size 10. The Delica, but they would make great spacer beads. You think about how we sometimes use our crimp beads as spacers. Obviously, we wouldn't crimp these because they're made of glass, but you've got that one. When we do use the crimp beads as spacers, this is the effect that you get. And now you don't have to waste the crimp beads. You can use these as your spacer beads instead, can't you? Lovely strong shape in the Delica. 0800 644 655. 7.2 gram tube. Make sure that you're checking out. £5.95 on your screen. Do make sure that if you've got a phone in your hand and you're pressing your button 1, you are talking to our fabulous call centre and adding to your order. It's a cracking deal on these lots. And again, it's not that we've got 400 or 500 of these in the warehouse. It's literally the last of stock. So you may look on the website within the next few minutes and see that some of these are sold out. And that's because they are very, very last of stock and we are getting a little bit of a rush for them. So make sure you're holding the lines and talking to the call centre. Hold those lines, well done. These are just such a great colour. Oh my goodness. This is the Silverline Chartreuse and it is good. It's like all your finest glowing peridot all in one tube, isn't it? Eight 22 gram tube. Now, we only have, just so that you're kind of aware of quantity-wise what we're looking at, in this particular instance, we've got 40 tubes and that's it. 40 of these left in the warehouse, that is it. When they're gone, they're gone. Make sure that you are pressing that button 1 and talking to the call centre, 0800 644 655. Such a bright, uplifting colour. £2.95.
Do something with that, Callum.
Well. I just need to see it again. Is that all right? With audio, yeah. What's that bit? Like he's swatting a fly.
Do something with that, Callum.
Oh, bless his heart. It's the reason why he's in the office. Yeah. Hi Jane, hi Margaret, hi collectors in the West Midlands, hi Kimberly and Francis, hello Helen and Chris and Nicolette, Erica, Barbara, Marion, Carol, Susan, Adele, Cara, David, Tina, anonymous collectors and oh, so many of you there. Well done. Well done. Now, you have got, if you imagine you are looking at the purest Sri Lankan sapphire, and you think about light pouring through it, natural colour, natural diaphanity, and a hefty price tag. This looks like a tube of that beautiful Sri Lankan sapphire, doesn't it? Really lovely. Even gets that little bit of pleochroism coming through it as well. Gorgeous interpretation of colour. Cobalt lined sapphire colour seed bead in an 8-0. 22 gram tube as well. 0800 644 655. You're at 695. Oh, say that again. Out of here, price point. Nicolette, Jennifer, Helen and Chris and Susan and Adele already checked out. And multi-buy. Gorgeous at $295. They will sell out. They will sell out without a shadow of a doubt. They're all there. Everybody's multi-buying. Gorgeous. Hi, Jennifer. Well done to you, Jill and Linda and Penny, Wanda, Francis, Barbara and Susan in Greater Manchester. Well done to Linda on Merseyside and the West Midlands. So many of you there. Do make sure that you are checking out and confirming as soon as you can. Talk to the call centre. Again, I'm just checking all the names on the screen. Literally, columns. How many of those did we have left? 42 tubes, that's it. 19 haven't checked out yet, and only 42 of these available at the price that's on your screen. Hold the lines, well done. Metallic Raspberry 11-0 Delicas. Nice colour. Again, would work beautifully with the last of stock bundle that we did for you. Metallic finish in the 11-0 Delica. 18 tubes, that's it. If you want them, you're going to need to grab them as soon as you possibly can. 0800 644 655. Talk to the call centre. Not your price points. No, no, no. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming. $5.95 on your screen. Talk to the call centre. Saw them over £11 a second ago. We're down to $5.95. The very, very final tubes. Less than 20 physical opportunities available for you. Again, we're just running through these last of stock seed beads for you. And then we've got some fabulous manager specials coming up for you. We've got some sensational gemstone deals as well for you. The kit with Sarah coming up and so much more. So please do make sure you are staying tuned, of course. Well done. Everybody there, hold the lines. Next, literally Christmas in a tube. These are great. Well, you shocked me when you said that. It's 35 weeks till Christmas. Now, I know that sounds, you'll be at home going, literally, it's the second day that the sun has been out this year. Do not talk to me about Christmas. I get it. But when you are crafting, when you are prepping, when you are thinking ahead of the game, it does pay to have those creations and your sort of beautiful designs done way in advance. I just look at this colour and I do think Christmas. It's so vibrant and vivid. Silver-lined ruby seed beads in an 11-0 24-gram tube. $3.95. That was better. That was much better. That was much better. $3.95 on your screen. Hi Lily, hi Helen, hi Wanda, hi Jane, hello anonymous collectors, well done indeed. Oh, loads of you have just hit your button ones and hit the checkout button on the web and the app. Make sure that you're talking to the call centre and confirming. It's such a beautiful, vibrant red colour, isn't it? Very, very, very last of stock on these. So please make sure you're talking to the call centre. We're talking about silver-lined ruby seed beads. Silverline full tube that you're getting as well, 24-gram tube in the size 11O. Hello to Darren, to Jane, to Adele, to Susan, to Barbara, Marion, anonymous collectors, well done indeed to you. Hold those lines, well done, well done. The colour of happy. It's so vivid, it's almost day glow, isn't it? It's so vivid. Mayuki transparent yellow beads conjures ideas of daffodils and sunflowers, the inside of daisies and chrysanthemums. 11O's 23.5-gram tube. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming on these. Sunshine trapped in a tube. 0800 644 655. Shoulda, woulda, coulda at $6.95. Nope. Let's drop that price. Wherever we can possibly drop those prices for you, we are going to. $2.95. That is a really good deal, isn't it? It's the silver line finish. It's that vibrant buttercup yellow. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming though, won't you? So many of you, as soon as any of these tubes are hitting under 3, looks great. Absolutely gorge. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming. Hold the lines, hold the lines, hold the lines on this one. We've still got another 2 tubes to go. We've got beading thread, we've got needles coming up for you. Have we got the needles? Oh, were we allowed them? Ah, okie dokie. There was a discussion I overheard. So this is the blue lined crystal luster 11O 24-gram tube. A really beautiful blue. It's almost, I would say this is almost iolite tone. If you've seen some of the Indian, the really high grade Indian iolite, this is very reminiscent of that colour. Lovely tone, really lovely tone. So you've got a size 11O, lots of stock on this one. You're already on the phone lines for it, which is great to see, and on the web. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming. Hello to Leslie and Adele. Hello to Darren and Carol. Nicolette, well done indeed to you. $3.95 is, again, we can go as low as we can possibly go, as low as that computer will allow us to go for you. We will take that price lower. We're down to $3.95. You should be looking at $6.95 for this tube. We're down to $3.95. Hello to Carol. Hello to Wanda. Hello to Teresa. Hello to anonymous collectors. Linda, Joanne, well done indeed to you. Lynn, congratulations. Lots of multi-buying as well. Lovely to see. One more tube. And it is bright. You're looking at a 15O opaque orange. Look at this colour. That is a vibrant, proper orange, isn't it? Really, really. Do you know what? It looks a little bit red down the camera lens. It actually is very, very orange in the studio. Really like bright, almost sort of Florida orange colour. But it's got a little reddy tone to it down the camera lens, which is really strange because it hasn't got that in the studio at all. Bizarre. It's not just me seeing that, is it?
No.
Okay, good. That's all right then. Looks fab though. I have to say, proper bright orange tones. 15 O's that you've got here in your 8.2 gram tube. Very last tube of your seed beads on the last of stock. $2.95. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming soon as you possibly can on these. That is the last of our last of stock seed beads. Please make sure that you are checking out. If you've got any of those squirreled away in a basket or in your car and you need to check them out, please, please do. And remember, of course, that that beautiful bundle, last opportunities to grab the 19 tubes for under was it £3.68 per tube? Oh, £3.68 per tube. You've seen some tubes going for $6.95, some tubes going for $5.95. So if you imagine the breakdown of price in that 19 bundle. There are a few of you that haven't yet checked out. There are a few of you with literally thinking about checking out the last of stock on those. Please do. They are fab, 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 fab. Amazing value. Okay, Sarah, can I just grab that gorgeous bracelet that you've put together, please, my lovely? Thank you, sweetheart. So this is lovely. So we have got this part of your connector. So this is brand new, back in our warehouse, coming to you at 7:30 tonight. You've got the slider mechanism bracelet in the rose gold on top of the solid sterling silver. And also, come and have a look and see. That is beautiful. Isn't that gorgeous? So you've got your jump rings, rose gold overlay on top of solid sterling silver. In fact, they're split rings, which is gorgeous. And then you've got your butterflies in the solid sterling silver with the rose gold overlay for the connectors. A very beautiful and very pretty bracelet here. Ooh, that is gorgeous. Now, the actual components that you've got here, so your solid sterling silver bracelet, this part of the component here, this is going under £10. Under £10, available for pre-order now. The jump rings and the butterflies available for, they're all available for pre-order as well. So you can do that, of course, on the website or via the phone lines. That is gorgeous, and that is coming up for us very, very soon. Now, I mentioned that we have some needles available for you. So we have your beading needles and some KO thread coming up. Now, these are your size 10 beading needles, the last of stock. And I think I'm right in saying, correct me if I'm wrong, Tom, but when these sell out, we won't get any more in the warehouse in time for the birthday. Okay, so once these sell out, we won't have them back in time for the birthday. You need to please be involved. And you are. You are already there. We have 69. Oh, because we've got the two. Oh, okay. I didn't realise you're actually getting 2 packs for £3.95. 2 packs of size 10 needles bundled together, £3.95. That's brill. So many of you there. So we had less than 70 double treble bundles of your Beadsmith beading needles in the size 10. So you're getting 8 needles all together. Now, when those 69 bundles sell out, apparently we won't have enough time to be able to get them back in the warehouse ready for the birthday week. Oops. Just pretend you didn't hear that. Hi Gavin, hi Alice, hi Chris and Claire and Lily and Eleanor and Beryl and Tina and Jackie and Maggie and Linda and Celia and Angela and Dot and Caroline and Dawn. Hello Julie, Jojo and Helen and Chris and Barbara and Hilary and Beryl and so many of you there. Lovely to see you. I hope you're really, really well. Do make sure that you are checking out and confirming. For those of you that are very much into your seed bead embroidery work, very much into your shibori work, they're going to be essential, aren't they? They really are. Let's do your KO thread next. Now we've got a KO bundle, a knockout bundle, definitely. So let's get all these colours. Okay, so we have your bundle of 7 KO beading threads. Okay, they are all 50 meters. You have here beautiful tones: baby pink, black, denim, light blue, light grey, orange and turquoise. They're lovely tones, really nice. Now, for those of you who do work with your KO thread, and again, you'll be maybe working with your fire lines, this again, if you're thinking about the sort of knotting in between coloured gemstones and the fact that you're going to have complementary or the exact tone of thread knotted in between these as well, all of these for your stash are going to just be essential. KO thread, 50 meters that you're getting. I'm just looking to see what the gauge is. If it says on here, I don't think it says. And obviously as well, the benefit of that is it is a man-made thread. It's not a silk, it's a man-made. It does look like silk, I've got to say, but it's a man-made thread from Japan, which means that you can use your bead zapper on it if you want to tidy all those ends. Now, $25.95 on your screen.
Go lower.
Okay, 0800 644 655. Thanks, Scott. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming as soon as you can. $19.95 on your screen. £2.85 per reel or bobbin. I'm not quite sure what we'd call these, but yeah, you've got your £2. Did you say £2.95, please, Tom? Say that again, lovely. So I'm really sorry, my earpiece is crackling tonight, so thank you, darling, £2.85. Jane Marie, Helen and Chris and Diane, anonymous collectors, well done indeed to you. Collectors in Dorset, well done indeed. So, again, 7 different KO threads, all bundled together for under £20. Great bundle tonight, lovely colours as well, pastel tones, strong tones. Can you imagine being able to use your black KO thread with your black pearls? Oh, that would be lovely. We've got some gorgeous black pearls coming up for you. We've got some a lovely black spinel coming up for you as well. Lots and lots of lovelies coming. Okay, well done. Make sure that you're checking out on those. Now, a big star buy deal for us. Oops, hang on a minute. Oh. A big star buy for us tonight is this chain here, and it's coming up next. Have a look at this. This is your rose gold. Again, the rose gold, we've got the rose gold beautiful bracelet coming up. We've got your rose gold chain, beautifully fluid, gorgeous, solid, stunning silver as the base, and it's star buy price point. This has beautiful fluidity to it. The way that it sits, the way that the links just beautifully drape over the contours of the neckline. You've got, and I think we can safely say, a really spot-on tone of rose gold here. Rose gold, if you get it wrong, can look a little bit orange, rather than that rose gold colour. Now I'm just going to put this, I'm going to just take my chain off a sec so I can take this up to the neckline for you. Just so that you can see, it is such a, even on its own, it's such a wearable chain. Look at that, look at the way it drapes. Easily you could pop one of the butterfly connectors that we've got with the lovely split ring in the solid stunning silver with the rose gold overlay as a beautiful pendant to just sit elegantly on this. And also, if you have a look at that clasp. Look how the clasp continues with the rose gold colour all the way through. Now, what's lovely about this chain is that it's a 20-inch necklace. Now, more often than not, we'll have an 18-inch necklace, and that's fine. And personally, for me, for example, I like a 16.5-inch necklace, so that whatever I'm wearing kind of sits between the collarbones. But you might be sat at home going, no, actually, Ray, I prefer a longer length chain. Perfect, because we've got it for you. And please don't be shocked by the price. It's amazing. It's Italian made, beautiful Italian Arezzo silver with then the links are so fluid and so beautifully made. You can see how it just drapes the skin and the collarbones. It just looks phenomenal. And then you've got the security of that lovely big bolt ring clasp in solid stunning silver as well. So you've got the 20-inch drop, you've got an amazing, what sort of price point would you think? You'd be thinking $19.99, wouldn't you, for a solid sterling silver chain with 18-carat rose gold overlay. You've only got to look at the big jewellers to see what sort of price point you'd be paying for vermeil overlay or for plated rose gold on top of solid sterling silver. This is going to a price that is literally going to make your eyes pop. 0800 644 655. Everybody multi-buying so far. $6.95. Where do you get a chance to buy a rose gold, 18-carat rose gold chain with the solid sterling silver? Isn't it amazing? I just think it's outstanding.
It's taking my words away.
Well, and beautifully made. It's very different.
Yes.
If you're buying a chain at $6.95 and you get it home, and the links are and it's not the best description, but I describe them as scratchy. You know, you can see that they've been put together in quite a sort of slapdash way. It hasn't got fluidity of movement. The silver doesn't pour nicely into the palm of the hand. It gets very tangled and knotted very easily. Then you've paid $6.95 for it. But when you get it and it's made really beautifully, all my chains have been made by our same team, and they just are cracking quality, aren't they?
They wear so beautifully
they
as well.
do.
You never
They
have that
do.
problem that they're going to stick or
Yeah.
sort of, you know, don't drape beautifully.
Exactly.
Whether you're wearing them on their own, which I wear a lot of our chains on their own because they're so beautiful, and this is one that I would probably actually wear on its own.
It's lovely, isn't it? Yeah.
Or whether you're going to put a pendant on there, they just sit so effortlessly.
Definitely.
Which is really beautiful.
Yeah, no, I agree with you totally. And the thing is as well, is when you're gifting these, you don't need to tell anybody what sort of price point you are looking for. You know, if you're gifting this chain, and just a really beautiful gift box, and you're gifting it to somebody, no one is going to know that you spent under £10. They're going to think that you've been... it's rose gold. Do they love Michael Kors? Do they love fashion? Do they love style? Do they love classics? You cannot go wrong with a rose gold. And then, of course, you know, $6.95, that's just mine and your little secret, really. It really is. It's lush. I love it. I've got lots of... Very little Morgan, eh? We're busy tonight, aren't we, down there? We are. Edwin, Beryl, it was lovely down in... Oh, do you know what? I had 5 minutes in the back garden. Just 5 minutes after teaching classes this morning. Oh, a little bit of sunshine, chatting to my dad in the back garden. It was lovely. The sun was shining. It was very nice. We love a little bit of Barry Island, see? Hello to Dumfries and Galway, Hampshire, Hertfordshire, Merseyside, Leicestershire. Well done to Charlotte in Surrey, multi-buying. You've still got a chance to jump in. Now, if you just turned over the channel and going, what's $6.95? This beautiful chain. Now, I just spoke very quickly with Sarah about the fluidity of the links. So let me just show you what I mean by that. When we have our solid sterling silver chains, when you pour the silver into the palm of your hand and then take it back up, you can see that it doesn't kink, it doesn't skag, the links don't sort of cling on to each other, they separate and they flow beautifully. That is the mark of a really beautifully made chain. And if you've bought our Italian made chains, our German chains, or of course our Indian chains, you will know the quality is second to none. We work with cracking quality silversmiths and goldsmiths. We really do. And having seen how they've put all those gorgeous chains together, very, very, very pleased to offer you that at $6.95 with a 30-day money-back guarantee and under £3 for the entire day's shipping and handling. Hold the lines. Now, 5 people have already messaged Tom. 6 people, okie dokie. 6 people have already messaged Tom to ask when the 2mm solid sterling silver. That's a big fly, yeah. It is a big fly that just flew across the camera. No, it's not a hornet. We're all right. 6 people have asked when this 2mm solid sterling silver wire is coming up. This is coming up at 8:45. Now, we will open it up for pre-order. I have to warn you, though, it's over 30 grams. Now, a troy ounce is 31.1, okay? This is 32. It's over a troy ounce of silver. So please understand that we've only got 13 left. Literally, you will be scrabbling for that. You literally will be fighting over. If it sells out before we get to it, it sells out, but please make sure you get hold of it. Next. Yes, these are lovely. Now we had a vintage, one large vintage connector yesterday, sold out. We've got some smaller ones here for you in solid sterling silver. They've got a slight curve to them as well, but they're very, very vintage, very, very pretty. But also could be interpreted as quite a sort of almost Moroccan in style as well. 3 of these that you are getting, so I'm just going to show you those connectors. There we go. So 3 of these in the pack. Just show you the reverse. It's got a slight curve to it, so if I just show you it here, just a tiny little curve to it, so that if you were getting that to sit on the neckline or the wrist, or maybe even as a ring, that would be absolutely beautiful, wouldn't it? 3 pieces that you're getting there. They are 15 mil in length. You've got 2 connector points, of course. These in earrings would look gorgeous as well. Shepherd's hook at the top, beautiful gemstone at the base, gorgeous. Really classy. Very Art Deco, actually, if you were to have the shepherd's hook and then maybe a pearl dropping off there. Gorgeous stuff. 0800 644 655. Last of stock on these. Please do make sure that you are checking out. You've got £2.32 each for those connectors. 3 of them coming to you in solid sterling silver for £6.95. And again, thinking about how you're going to be working with these, they work beautifully in our popcorn bracelets, necklines. They work beautifully on the vertical as well. If you were to rosary link this in a neckline piece with some pearls, for example, maybe even pearl knotting with that in this, asymmetrically set. Beautiful! Do make sure that you are checking out and confirming as soon as you can on these. 0800 644 655. They are the last of stock. We have them in the yellow gold and the rose gold. All those Trinity colours, really, really beautiful connectors. Collector connectors, that wasn't easy to say. Do make sure that you are checking out. Hi Julie, nice to see you, hope you're well. Check out as soon as you can. We're going to move on to some gorgeous Keshi pearls. These are a real they're a very antique champagne tone. I can see these being used in jewellery for mother of the bride or mother of the groom. That really tasteful champagne gold colour. It's that champagne gold, silver tones and sort of almost jadeite colour that is very, very popular for mothers of the bride at the moment, isn't it? Lovely stuff. You've got the full strand. It's 38 centimetres. It's jam-packed just to hold out the strand, this strand for the strand. I'm sorry, Sean Connery moment there. There on your screen. Hold up the strand. £9.95 on your screen. Beautiful. Pearlescence, great, isn't it? Pearlescence is cracking on these. See them radiating. This one here in particular, where is it? No, hang on, at the side, at the side, at the side. This one. Look at the reverse of this catching the light. Beautiful bounce of light there. Make sure that you're checking out and confirming. Genuine freshwater cultured pearls. All yours in that gorgeous champagne colour, under £10. We've got a lot of lovely pearls in our kit tonight. These would go beautifully with the black spinel that we've got coming up in the kit as well. £9.95. Make sure that you are checking out. Stay where you are. Well done. Well done. Okay. Now we have. Say that again. Yeah. I like these a lot. Now, the colour is very, very strong. They've been buffed, they've been polished, but there is a little bit of a matte finish, like a semi-matte finish on the surface of these. I think that this would give us an opportunity to introduce gents to amethyst. Definitely. Strong shape, strong colour, strong facets. Not too over the top in the sparkle and the lustre, so very much wearable when it comes to gents who don't want too much bling. 55 carats. We're talking Southern Colombo, we're talking Zambia, 55 carats, unenhanced and natural. Oh, gorgeous. We do love, well I do anyway, love our Zambian amethyst. There is something about it. Should be $11.95. We are going to drop that price for you. Make sure that you've got us on speed dial this evening for these deals. 0800 644 655. $8.95 on your screen. Talk to the call centre to confirm. If you want a multi-buy, please feel free to check out as soon as you can. Now, natural amethyst from Zambia, again, you can do your research, it's so easy to do that, but you're talking about a really deep saturation, and you're getting that saturation in abundance in this strand, as well as a slight graduation, strong facets all the way through that strand. They almost look cubed. I mean, they're not, obviously they've got more facets than that, but that strong linear facet, excuse me, that strong linear facet is really allowing that colour to come through, isn't it? Talk to the call centre and confirm as soon as you can on these. All natural, all unenhanced. Beautiful to be able to work with in your jewellery as well. It's gorge. Gorge, gorge, gorge. Now, these are really pretty and very cute as well. So, the connector, oh, these would make the most perfect charms. They really would. Have a look at this. I love the fact that the connector point is set on the actual wing itself. So you've got such a lovely, lovely setting with it. Now, if I hold it like this, you can see those beautiful wings come up to that gorgeous V shape, so that you've got that really distinctive butterfly silhouette. They're lovely, aren't they? 3 of them in the pack. Should be $10.95 for the pack. That's brilliant, just for 1, let alone 3 butterfly charms. Pop a jump ring through there, pop it straight onto a bracelet, and you are good to go. $7.95 on your screen. Big, big, big opportunity for you to get hold of these. $2.65 each. Sound fair enough? Yeah, definitely. Do make sure that you're checking out though. Lovely to see so many of you grabbing these deals tonight. Talk to the call centre. Loads more still to come. We've put the solid sterling silver wire on for pre-order. We had 13, we don't have 13 left. It's a 2mm gauge solid sterling silver 1 metre wire. Make sure that you are dialing and confirming on that. Hold the lines. Really, really well done. Lots of you there. Hold those lines. They are very, very pretty. We still have coming up for you some amazing sapphire, rubies and emeralds on 1 strand going at £20. We still have your sensational popcorn rose gold overlay solid sterling silver slider mechanism bracelet. We've got the jump rings, we've got the butterflies, we've got another chain coming up for you, we've got spinel, and more to the point, we have got our first kit with Sarah. I'll also show you the challenge kit that we've got coming up for you in the 9 o'clock hour that's going into £10 that Sarah's going to be working on, and of course we've got our second kit in the 9 o'clock hour as well with Sarah, so please do make sure you join us. Our first kit is all the green-eyed envy you can get. It contains Shibori, it contains some beautiful vivid green jump rings, it contains a little sparkle of your fantastic Swarovski and so much more. Please make sure you're joining us for an abundance of gorgeous jump rings and of course Sarah Elvin and the rest of my fabulous team on the other side of this.
At Jewellery Maker, we are always looking at ways to provide you with a fantastic shopping experience. With this in mind, we'd like to welcome you to our new pre-order option. Selected items throughout the day will be put on display and made available for pre-order. When the presenter informs you that the pre-order service is available on an item, this is your chance to pop it into your online basket or speak to one of our brilliant call centre team members and be one of the first to secure your purchase. Buying from Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier. When we bring an item to you, all the graphics come on screen, and this gives you all the information that you will need to know, from the item code to the product description with all of the key information. Then the price comes on, and whether you join at the beginning or at the end of the offer, everyone pays the final on-screen price. So, when you see an item that you would like to buy, simply pick up the phone and dial our free phone number, and you'll get through to our UK-based call centre. Alternatively, you can join us at www.JewelleryMaker.com and start your jewellery making journey today. Jewellery Maker, the one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
If you have a question or a query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2. Or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com.
Jewellery Maker course gift vouchers are now available. You can choose from a bronze, silver or gold voucher. Each voucher is worth a different amount that entitles you to book towards a course of your choice. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
It's easy to stay in touch with Jewellery Maker. You can like our Facebook page and join a community of over 65,000 people. You can follow us on Twitter and tweet us your messages and opinions, send photos of your designs and enter our Wall of Fame competition. Or if you need any help or advice, you can email our friendly help team. Make sure to get involved and stay up to date with Jewellery Maker. Welcome to Jewellery Maker. We are part of the Immediate Media family. Immediate Media is a fast-growing multimedia platform company who operates some of the most loved brands across the UK. Our brands range from our other shopping TV channel, The Sewing Quarter, to our very successful magazines, such as Simply Knitting, Molly Makes, and the Radio Times. We work incredibly hard to inspire you and bring you lots of exciting ideas and projects. So whatever your creative needs, you know that our crafting family will be there for you. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Welcome back. Lovely to have your company on The Late Show. I'm joining Sarah and some fantastic, really unusual. When I saw this kit listed on our schedule, I was thinking, what will Sarah... I wouldn't know where to start with this. I'd be thinking to myself, how do I combine Shibori and jump rings and Swarovski and wire? How do I put all that together? She's only gone and done it. That's why we have our experts, you see. It's why they're here. It's an unusual combo, isn't it?
It is. It's a really unusual combo. But
the colours are amazing.
Yeah, it just all works so well to each other. Which is just, you know...
Sun shining,
yes.
Spring greens, vivid greens, grass greens, forest greens, emerald greens, jade greens. Lovely, lovely, lovely stuff. You know, when you putting a piece together, when you opened this kit, did you kind of know what you were going to do?
That necklace, no. The bracelet, I kind of had an idea straight away to do the bracelet with the Shibori ribbon, with the jump rings, and actually make a frame, because I sort of wanted to macrame, but then I didn't want to put too much wire over it, because that would have shut those folds of the Shibori too much to allow that. So that kind of knew roughly exactly where I wanted to go with the bracelet. I wanted it to be free-flowing and have that movement and almost look a little bit like, it looks a bit water-esque somehow, like a serpent, or it's got a lot of movement in there, so I knew straight away I wanted to do that. But then I had the other piece of Shibori and I'm thinking, what am I going to do with that? And I was just playing with the wire and actually made a frame, and I thought, oh, if I just weave the Shibori through that and wire it in and then open all the different sections of the Shibori, and it's actually really a quick design for Shibori. So if you've looked
But you
at
haven't
Shibori,
lost the folds of the Shibori and the pleats and the colour. That's what's lovely about it.
that's it. So if you're looking for something a little bit quicker to do with Shibori, and you're not maybe you don't maybe have the eyesight to do all the beautiful sewing and intricate seed bead work with it, then this is a really good way of being able to bring that into your designs. And there is absolutely not a single stitch in either design. So
amazing.
You can make both of those without, if you can't thread a
Without
needle,
even a
or
needle.
sew or anything like that, you can make
Sounds
both of those
right
designs.
up my street, quite frankly. Right up there. Okay, my darling, I'm going to take everybody through what we've got first, because there's a heck of a lot of gorgeous jump rings. So we have, let's start with the jump rings. Very, very vivid greens. Look at the sparkle on that. Oh, my good gracious me. So we have got for you your bundles of your jump rings. So they're all dark green coloured copper open jump rings. We've got a 9mm, a 7mm and a 5mm. Do we know how many? It doesn't say on my screen, Tom. Well, I'm not going to count them because there's a heck of a lot. They might be there for a little while.
Need to tell you.
Does it say on the packaging?
It does say on the packaging.
Oh, beautiful.
So I have the 5mm, I've got 200 pieces.
Okay.
I have of the 6mm, 200 pieces.
Lovely.
Of the 7mm, we have 200 pieces.
Lovely.
And of the 9mm, we have 100 pieces.
Okay, so that means we've got 700 jump rings. Wow! 700 jump rings. Good gracious. Which is fabulous. So just go through those millimetres again for you. Open jump rings in the green, dark green colour in the copper. 5mm, 6mm, 7 and a 9. Then we have for you the ½ yard of your green leaf Shibori silk ribbon. You've then got 10 metres of your forest green 0.8mm wire. And then, let me just pick this little bad boy up because this is sparkly. So this is your Swarovski cushion cut stone. 12mm in the fern green. Oh, crikey, O'Reilly, look at the depth of colour coming out of that. That's beautiful. So all of those components coming together, and you should be looking at a price tag of $39.95 for the breakdown of that price point for all of the components. 700 jump rings, 4 different sizes, Shibori ribbon, wire, and the Swarovski tonight for you for $24.95. Do make sure that you are checking out and confirming. 0800 644 655 is the number that you need to be dialing. Talk to the call centre and confirm. You do need to make sure that you are checking out 700 jump rings. If we were just paying for the jump rings at that price, Tom, what was the price per jump ring, my lovely? 4p? Blimey. 4p. 4p per jump ring. And then you've got a huge amount of jump rings. However, as well, just to sort of just bring a little bit more jump ring action into your kit, we have a second bundle of your jump rings. If you really want it, if you want that wonderful full suite of chainmail in the dark green forest one, the second bundle that we've got for you, again, the 9, the 7 and the 6. So we're omitting the 5 from this bundle, but you've got the 9mm, the 7mm and the 6mm. Can't see the forest for the jump rings. I love those name pieces. Honestly, get out of town. Price on your screen, $11.95 for the matching colour jump ring second bundle. Okay, make sure that you are checking those out. Please do. Over to you, my darling.
Okay, so
What are you showing? Sorry, first and foremost, I should ask you, what are you demoing?
I'm going to show you how to do the Mobius rings,
Okay.
which are the links in the neckline piece, and the earrings closest to me have a Mobius link at the bottom as well.
So the bottom, the lovely, yeah, the ones with that's lovely.
Those are a Mobius.
Yeah, that's a really lovely motif, isn't it?
It is, and it's one of those that you may never have done any chainmail before in your entire life, and you can do one of those.
Beautiful. I'm listening. I'm all ears.
Yep, so they're really easy to do. We're going to do that, and if we get a chance, I'll show you how to make the base of the neckline piece, but I don't know, I know we're very tight on time because of all the amazing deals. Right, so what we've got is I've pre-opened 6 of the largest jump rings.
So that's the 9mm.
Yes.
Yeah.
So pre-opened 6, and I've got 1 that I've already closed, and I've got 2 open of the, I believe those are the 6mm.
Okay.
It doesn't matter which ones you use for this, as long as you pick 2 the same.
Okay.
And so the shut jump ring is our base position or our starting position. And what we're going to do is we're going to pick up one of our open jump rings and go from the top to the bottom of the closed jump ring and close that jump ring up. Now you want to keep these sitting on either your finger or a flat surface so that it doesn't turn over, because you're always wanting to go in the same direction, putting the jump rings through the link. So the next jump ring goes through not only the one we've just added and the starting one, so it goes through both together. And then you're going to close that jump ring up. Now if you find you need to, use 2 pairs of your flat pliers just to get that nice and closed. Bring that back in together again. Pick up the next jump ring, and now we're going to go through all 3, always from the top to the bottom. And so you can let those all sit on the open jump ring you've got, and then we're going to close that jump ring, and we're always just closing it by bringing those 2 edges together. We're not bringing that out of a circle, we're opening that door, and then we're bringing that back together into a single link, always on a flat. You can do it on a flat surface. Now I've found that if I do this on my beading tray where you've got the grooves allow you to put the jump ring through without picking it up.
Of course, because you can just hook it underneath.
You can hook it underneath.
Yeah,
So if you've got something like a beading tray or something that's got a little hollow or groove into it, then that will work. But I just find if I hold that all on my finger, then I can just put the jump ring straight through all of those. And then close that up. Again, position everything back together. And it gets a little bit harder the more jump rings you've got, because you can see that the central aperture is starting to shrink. That's absolutely fine. These jump rings have plenty of space in them. And I find that sometimes you can over-pack a Mobius ring, so you put too many jump rings in together. I found 7 was nice because it left a nice open finish in the centre. So this is my last one going through now.
So did you say 7, darling?
7.
Okay,
so,
lucky 7.
Yeah, so the closed one plus the 6 open.
Okay.
So that's going to give you 7 jump rings. So now, if I put that down onto my mat, what you can do is you can just keep that, open that up by just sort of centering all of that.
Okay.
Yeah. And then what we're going to do is we're going to use these open jump rings just to hold that in shape.
Okay.
Now, what you will need to do with these is, I've already opened them, but I haven't opened that wide enough to get all of that.
Yes, I was going to say, because that's quite a deep Mobius.
So you can see that I've got a little bit of open jump ring there, so it's open slightly. But what I am going to do is come in there and open it wider. So you can see now that I've got a lot more of an aperture there to be able to put my Mobius ring into. So this is where it gets a bit fiddly to do. There we go. So now I'm going to take all of those through.
Yeah.
And I've got my jump ring and the Mobius ring sitting inside that jump ring. And once I've closed that jump ring, it doesn't matter if I put that down and I turn it over or anything like that, because that is now
all holding it in place.
It's locked it. So I've now got a connecting position here that I can connect onto my neckline, onto my earring to do whatever I want with. So there's my little Mobius ring there. And then I'm ready to be able to connect that up to the neckline. So if I want to go in the opposite direction, put a jump ring on the bottom as well.
Yeah.
And because it's a circle, it doesn't matter where you put the jump rings, they'll all find their direction. And what I like to do is to use 2 into 2 in between. So you can see the 2 into 2 basically means there's 2 jump rings attached to the Mobius ring. Then there's another 2 attached to that, which is a different size, and then 2 following that, which is a smaller jump ring. And that is literally how I made the neckline.
Okay.
So I literally made loads of these little Mobius rings, and then just attached them either using 2 into 2.
So you used the 9mm to make the Mobius.
Yes.
Then you used the small 6mm.
Yep.
Looks like so 2 of the 6mm, then 2 of the 7mm.
Yes.
Then 4 of the 6mm. Yeah.
Yes, it may be 4 or 6. It depends on which way. Yeah. So any which way you want to put the combination together.
I see where you are, and then you've gone down to the 5s and the Mobius again.
Yes.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
It does look really effective, the Mobius, doesn't it?
It is. It's just such a really nice. It's almost like sort of an infinity, because it's almost got that sort of swirling motion. You can't quite work out where each jump ring goes and starts and finishes, and it's almost like it doesn't have a start or a finish.
I love your Trinity rings that you get, the Russian wedding band rings. So then when you're adding even more of that, and it all sits beautifully, it has a lovely fluidity to it as well.
It certainly does.
Really, really lovely. Thank you, sweetheart.
Okay.
What? Yeah, of course we can. Is it now? Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, crikey, Riley just willy-nilly throws things in. You know, we were talking to you about I did say willy-nilly, I did, yes. You can't just do things willy-nilly. So, we've got your popcorn bracelet, solid sterling silver with a rose gold overlay, and of course your slider. I asked if Sarah would put a beautiful bracelet together for us tonight, so that we've got for you the beautiful solid sterling silver rose gold overlay split rings and the butterfly connectors all coming up for you as well, so you can make this exact bracelet if you want to. I hope you can join me. Guess what? The bracelet is coming up now. I'm having a domestic, myself and Tom then. Tom just went, just to let you know, the bracelet that you've got on when it was back in the warehouse previously and was an opportunity for everyone, it's never gone lower than £12.95. And I just looked at it and I just went, yeah, well, it's going under £10 tonight. I've already said. I'm not retracting that.
That's too low.
Whoops-a-daisy. So, this has never been under £12.95. So what you're getting is the popcorn bracelet with the connector points, 2 strands of it, and of course you have then the soldered, so they're all connected, those ball stoppers that you have there. Then of course you've got the slider mechanism on the silicone that can shorten or lengthen the bracelet. £12.95 normally this closes at. Today I'm taking this under £10, but you have to be quick. If you're sat at home going, oh, it's fine, they're going to have about 300 odd of these in. No. We took delivery of 178 popcorn slider components. It's so versatile. It doesn't have to be on a bracelet. It could be the back of a neckline piece, couldn't it?
It could. I mean, you know, for me, that would be ideal, because then my jewellery is working really hard for me. My neckline pieces can be extended. So I can pull this really tight and have a choker style neckline piece. So if you've got that necklace that we had earlier, but you're thinking, actually, I'd like that to be extendable. It's very easy to be able to attach that. So you just literally attach it to one side of the clasp.
Well, especially as we're going to be bringing everybody the rose gold overlay solid sterling silver split rings, which I haven't been able to bring you before. So that is going to be brilliant. £9.95 on your screen. 0800 644 655 if you would like to get a hold of your solid sterling silver rose gold overlay popcorn bracelet. Dial now on 0800 644 655. I know that we said 7:30. Basically, Tom has just said with everybody that's pre-ordered, we've had to bring this opportunity forward for you. I am not surprised. It's an amazing deal.
It is. I mean, I'd be multi-purchasing.
You'd have to multi-buy on a deal like this, surely.
Because I love these as stackers. I love that. So I have several of these in my jewellery box, in sterling silver, in gold, and in rose gold. And I absolutely love the fact that I can just stack up several bracelets. I don't have to worry if I want to put, you know, an amethyst one at the front, and then the next day it wants to be at the back, and it needs to be slightly longer to sit on my wrist properly as that stacker bracelet, because they're all adjustable. beautiful.
Absolutely.
And
Is
again,
it cracky? Is it? I mean, I'm not being funny, but if you see what Sarah has made, so the component finishes here, then you've got the split rings in the solid sterling silver with the rose gold. They intersperse. Then you've got the butterfly connectors. This looks like a really expensive, very pretty, very delicate, feminine design bracelet, though, doesn't it?
that's something you could wear every day. You could dress it up, you could dress it down. You've got places in there if you want to attach charms, because you've got the split rings.
Absolutely.
You can attach your charms to it.
It's a nice idea. I like that. And also the butterfly is so symbolic.
It
It's the symbolic. The butterfly is the symbolism of renewing. And of course, when we are, when you're thinking about taking a new step in the right direction, perhaps, or maybe you're thinking of leaving a job, or you're thinking of moving on from wherever it is that you are, living at the minute, or you want to take on a new adventure. It's that symbol of renewing and rebirth, and it is such a really powerful, beautiful symbol, isn't it? It never goes out of fashion either, does it?
No, not at all. I mean, my children were, remarking the fact that they could see all the butterflies just before it started to get warm, and they, even they've noticed, how, sort of beautiful they are, and I just think that butterflies just, for me, they're so delicate, they're so fragile, yet they're so strong, because they come out sometimes when the weather's really bad and still fight through all that adversity to carry on.
Definitely. They are. It's such a beautiful symbol. Lots of you are multi-buying on these. You still have a chance. If you want to pay $12.95 for this component, that's okay. You can wait to another day. Today, for its brand new in the warehouse introductory price point, we've taken it under £10 for you. And you are going to need to make sure that you are checking out and confirming. If you want to wait, say we have about, I don't know, anywhere between sort of 30 and 20 left in the warehouse at the end of this opportunity, and they go back to the warehouse. It'll be a few weeks before you see it again, and when you see it, we cannot guarantee that it will be under £10. Absolutely cannot guarantee that for you. So if you're watching tonight and you're thinking, right, I'm going to go for it, do it now, because it's never been under $12.95 before. We are going to bring you the split rings and the butterflies as well. We're going to bring that all there for you. And it's so easy as well to take on and off, isn't it? Because when you think about, look at the slider mechanism that you've got here. If I just pull that there, slides right down. So, and again, that side is not going to come off because the stoppers stop that in its tracks. And what's lovely then is that you can tighten that up, of course, wear it as comfortably as you want to. And again, you might be thinking about way different sort of ways of putting this bracelet together, and how other ways, what sort of other ways could we connect this?
So you might have some of our rose gold plated wires.
Yeah.
You'd be able to just put a stack of gemstones, your favourite spaces in between there, and attach that to either of the links, so with a little wrapped loop. Very, very simple. That's normally how I would do my sterling silver ones, so just a band of gemstones with some spaces in between. Just
very
to create
nice.
that. And because it's on wire, you can then mould it to your wrist as well. So, but what you could do is you could do your chainmail in between there. So if you just want to do chainmail, just to have I know we've done lots and lots of different sort of sized sterling silver, rose gold jump rings, but it doesn't have to be rose gold. I'd love to see sterling silver, rose gold, and yellow plated gold.
The Trinity colours are gorgeous, aren't they? They really, really are. $9.95 on your screen. Please make sure you're checking out. If you're sat at home now and you're thinking, oh, it's fine, I'll wait. When was the last time we had this in stock, please, Tom? Do you know? Last May.
Wow.
Okay, nearly 12 months ago. It was our birthday week, which is the 7th of May is our birthday, please. 4th of May, the 4th of May. But the birthday week, yes, would have been last May that you last saw this component. It hasn't been in since. Not in this length, and never at this price. Never, never at this price. Please do make sure that you are checking out. There's so many of you multi-buying. Maria's bought 5, Tina's bought 2, Leslie's bought 2, Hilma's bought 2, Nicole's bought 7. Nicole, I'm loving your work. Loving your work. Angela, well done indeed to you. Patricia, Christine. I mean, that's just a few of you that have multi-bought. Everybody else, well done. Okay, should we do the butterflies?
Yes.
Okay, these are very, very pretty. Now, we only had one sample in the building. just to show you. Very pretty design. So the connectors are basically top and bottom of the thorax of the butterfly. Then you've got the open, beautiful design on the rose gold wings with that open work as well. You can see then how we've connected them with the split rings. I love the fact that they're moving. They just see, do you know, it's almost like they're fluttering on the wrist.
Yes.
It's lovely. You've done such a lovely, I know it's so simple, but it's so effective.
Sometimes the best designs we do are the simplest.
Yeah.
Because they are the most wearable. They are the most saleable. So for me,
Butterflies
sometimes
never go out of date, do they?
I love my really intricate designs. And, you know, that's great. For, you know, I wear sort of quite intricate pieces that I make for myself. But actually, I find that when I sell pieces of jewellery, people actually want something that they know someone can put on in the morning, wear it all the way through the day, go out in the evening, not have to think about it. Whether it can be adaptable as well. So, you know, maybe if you want to put some birth gemstones into those little loops on the wings. So each one of these could be a grandchild with a birth gemstone.
Lovely idea. Really nice.
So you've got lots of ways of personalising things. And I love any open work like this because it gives you lots of connection points. So if you didn't want to connect them all the way with the loops on the top, maybe you're thinking, actually, I'm going to use them in earrings. So maybe I'll use the wings so I can have them fluttering. So I'll use those open sections of the top wing to connect into the earring, and I'm going to connect some gemstones onto those connectors. So you've got lots of different ways of being able to use them.
They are lovely. 5 in the pack, £1.19 each. It's an amazing deal. So at the moment, £9.95 for the bracelet, a never been seen before price. Then you've got £5.95 for your beautiful butterflies, okay? So at the moment, we are still way under £20 just for putting this bracelet together. We are going to bring you those split rings in a minute. With all due respect, if you think about how much silver, so how much silver was in the popcorn bracelet, please, Tom? Thank you, lovely. 2.5 grams of solid sterling silver in the bracelet. Then we've got the butterflies where you are getting 1.5 grams. Then we're going to bring you the split rings as well. Do you remember what I was telling you last night about that? And I do. I love my bracelet from my parents for my birthday. I absolutely do. But it's so expensive and it's under 3 grams of silver. It's ridiculous. So if you're thinking about what you would be able to charge for something like this, when you are selling this on, it's not going to be under 20. Sure, you wouldn't be charging under 20 for this.
No, definitely not.
No way.
Even the butterflies, I've seen similar sort of size components. Yes, okay, it's got a brand name behind it. They've worked hard for that brand name and they've put a lot of money into it. So
they've got to get it back somehow.
And they've got, you know, retail outlets, again, money, I understand all of that, but one element like that on a chain, no thicker than the one we did earlier.
Yes, yeah.
In a retail establishment, it was well over 3 figures.
And well, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You know, you've got, and I love, you know, there's very, very famous shoe brand. It's quite recent, and the lady who makes the shoes, they're beautiful stilettos, and at the back of the heel is a huge butterfly that comes out the back of the shoe, and they're about 4 figures for these shoes. But the butterfly component is so popular. Enjoy those. Right. The split rings, these are going to fly. I cannot remember, I don't even remember in the last 12 months, 18 months, when I've even been able to do anything like this for you. How easy were they to work with?
Very easy. So if you think of
it's like a key ring. Yeah.
So you just need to sort of, with either a pair of flat nose pliers and round nose pliers, just gently open one side. Now you can get specialist pliers for opening split rings. I don't own a pair.
Okay.
But if you do, it's got almost like a tooth that goes in between to open those up.
Yeah.
But I found it easy enough with my flat pliers just to slightly tease one side open, and then you can put your components in there. So I put the butterflies in there, and that was really, really simple to do. And then you can just switch them back together to shut them back up again. Just put them between your flat pliers again and close those loops as if you were closing a little piece of gizmo.
Right, okay, cool. I mean, It is not often that we get jump rings in solid sterling silver with a rose gold overlay. It's not often. I've been asking if we can get some rose gold overlay solid sterling silver wire in. We've been asking so much, but it's not often that we get a chance to bring you those components. When we get them, and when you're getting 10 of them in the pack, 4mm solid sterling silver, again, split rings, please check them out. Please do. And you want to be multi-buying.
These are great if you're a seed beader as well, because we use jump rings at the end of our seed bead work to attach our clasps, but we're using wildfire, which will, if you're not very careful, find the gap in any open jump ring. But it won't find the gap in one of these because, of course, you've got that concentric circle sort of link.
So it carries, that's really good tip. It's really good.
That extra security.
Everybody's multi-buying. Please do. While they're here, while they're in the vault, please check out. Just as connector points, if you just look, even if you didn't buy the butterflies, just as connector points to work with our popcorn rose gold bracelets and the popcorn rose gold necklaces that you have with the slider mechanism, these are going to be amazing to be able to connect, because this part of the connector of the bracelet is closed, it's not open, so you need to add onto the bracelet. So please, by all means, do that as soon as you possibly can. £2.95. There's so many there. Hilma, Kathleen, Patricia, well done indeed to you. Avis, Matthew, well done indeed to you. Janet, Anne, Rita, Josephine. Most of you are multi-buying in this opportunity as well. Numbers on your screen: 0800 644 655 is what you need to be dialing and pressing your button ones, of course, and checking out. £2.95, and then £9.95. And then £5.95. If you were getting everything there for the bracelet, you're looking at £18.85 for the entire components for the bracelet. And to sell that on, you could just charge a fortune for that.
I mean, if you were using this, maybe with a few pearls at either side,
lovely idea,
and marketing it as a bridal piece of jewellery for a bridesmaid or a flower girl.
Yeah.
Ask whatever price you like,
yeah,
pretty much.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Do make sure you're checking out. If you haven't dialed now, you need to be dialing and pressing your button one. You need to be checking out your baskets as well. Well done. Thank you, Sarah, so much.
You're welcome.
Can we show off the challenge kit for Sarah? Because well, a challenge kit. It's coming up in the 9 o'clock hour. Yes, that's the one. That's the devil. Thanks, Mike. Thank you, lovely. So we've got a findings kit for you. This is all going under £10, okay? So you've got your findings kit, 2 shepherd's hooks, your jump rings, your crimp beads, your head pins, your clasps and your chain. Then we've got for you your black rice beads and your silver nugget pearls. So all of this is going under £10 in the 9 o'clock hour. I now present this to Sarah, because that's your challenge, my darling.
That's not a challenge,
for this evening.
that's a delight.
Oh, good. Well, especially for under £10.
It's amazing.
Amazing value. Amazing value. So if you would work your magic,
I will do my very best.
And create and craft, that would be gorgeous. Thank you, my lovely. I'm going to move on to... Oh, gosh, I'm looking at it. Sorry, my lovely. There it is. I've mentioned this a couple of times. The sparkle on this strand is out of this world. Pink sapphires, the reddest of rubies, yellow sapphires, blue sapphires, and gorgeous emerald. All going under £20. All genuine, all the real deal, and all coming your way at 8 o'clock. But lots more to squeeze in for you. So... shall we? Puffy pears. Lots of stock. Please, please believe me when I say lots of stock. 90 carats of Burmese jadeite puffy pears for you, 12 by 8mm on a 30cm strand. All genuine, soft pastel colour, all natural, all unenhanced, centre drilled top to bottom. Isn't that so open on the versatility of what we can work with these? So, so, so much more that we can do with these, because they're drilled from top to bottom. which means we get the full length of that gorgeous pear shape. You could, I suppose, use these as small cabochons as well, because they've got enough depth to them because of that puffiness, haven't they?
They have. I mean, if you want to set these with your seed beads into cabochon sort of style settings, you can by all means. I've got a kit, I think it's tomorrow, that's got 2 pear-shaped Swarovskis, which I've set with the seed beads, and they're about the same size.
Well, this is the thing. The thing is with your genuine jadeite is that when you're working with this, you know, you've got to remember that you're working with a natural jadeite. As goodness me, I wouldn't necessarily be gluing your jadeites. $14.95. That's why they've got a really decent sized drill hole going through them. Really decent sized drill hole. So think about the different materials, the different threading materials that you've got at home that you are waiting to use. Maybe you bought the KO thread. Maybe you're going to use a contrasting KO thread running through these. Maybe you're going to knot them as if you were knotting your pearls and have that beautiful strand of jadeite. It's got such a calming colour, and it is the last of stock at $14.95. So do make sure that you are checking out and confirming 0800 644 655. It is such an ancient gemstone. I think to have it in your stash and work with it is amazing. Love the fact that the majority of our guest designers have all got jadeite bracelets, jadeite earrings, jadeite necklaces. I mean, you've all kind of gone to town with our jadeite over the last 12 months, haven't you?
Yeah, definitely. It's a beautiful gemstone to work with.
Calming.
It is very calming. It's beautiful to wear. It seems to go with everything.
It does, yeah.
It goes with all your different metal types. So I'm thinking if you got the slider bracelet, a few of those in between the slider bracelet.
Nice idea.
Perfect way to do,
Really
to use
nice
those.
idea. I like that a lot. We're going to move on to sapphires. Now these have got a really lovely lustre. Now they haven't been, remember when we had those amethysts earlier, they haven't been sort of buffed up to be very, very, very glossy. They had almost like a matte finish to them. These have got very, very similar feel to them. These are natural and enhanced sapphires, so there's no heat treatment, there's no diffusion, there's no Fisher filling. All of these are natural, unenhanced, blue rondelles of Burmese, ethically sourced sapphire. Last of stock, 20 carats, September's birthstone. And a beauty. Please do make sure you're checking out 0800 644 655 for $9.95 on your screen. Under £10 for sapphire. I mean, that just opens the whole world of possibilities for working with sapphire, doesn't it, at that price? Absolutely bonkers price point, but it also means that we can be a bit experimental with our sapphires in our designs when it's at that price, because it doesn't break the bank, does it? So if you've got an amazing kind of concept in your head about a design that you haven't yet started and you've been waiting for a really beautiful gemstone where you can kind of go for it, maybe even a sort of like a prototype, if you like, of that sort of out there design, you could work with genuine Burmese natural unenhanced sapphires in that beautiful design and see your design come to life with a real, genuine, regal and sought after gemstone. Make sure that you're checking out. Under £10, we've got that sensational multicolour sapphire and ruby strand coming up under £20 very, very soon. Last of stock on that one. Hold the lines. Say that again for me, my lovely. Yep, got them here. Haven't seen this gemstone in an age. This is natural and unenhanced. When was the last time we saw your rhodonite, your rose stone? I can't remember. I think we went through a phase where we had 6mm, 4mm, 8mm, 12mm. I think we had some cabochons as well. Haven't seen this gemstone for love nor money for ages. And you've got 38cm strand, 4mm rounds. Again, even on our 4mm gemstones, these are solid gemstones. They're not hollowed out. The drill hole goes dead through the centre, right through the centre of each of these. And what's lovely is we are getting to see the rhodonite natural colour. So we're getting a chance to see some of the host rock. We're getting a chance to see some of that famous rose pink colour, which is where this gemstone takes its name from. I can't remember the last time we saw rhodonite.
I can't. at all.
It's lovely, isn't it?
It is. I love the fact that you haven't just got a sort of a single colour tone.
No, it's nice. We've got some greys, we've got
Yeah.
some jet blacks in there, we've got some matrix going on.
So although you've got a very feminine colour going through the gemstone, through the strand, it's a little bit less sort of showy, if you like,
Yeah, no, I know what you
than
mean.
a flat tone of a particular pink or you know. So for me, I love that. I love that I can bring in my other gemstones. So I might want to bring in my black spinel.
Oh, now you're talking. Yeah, that would work, wouldn't
That would
it?
really sort of emphasise the sort of the darker tones coming through the gemstone. You can put in there things like if you've got any of sort of the dove grey quartz that we used to do,
Yeah,
the sort
yeah,
of
yeah.
soft greys, you can bring those through as well. But when you put your pearls with this, it really pops as well because it brings out any of those lighter elements that are running through the strand. It just makes those pop out.
Definitely. Every single rose tone, pink rose tone that you can imagine in this strand as well. Bringing the price, pardon. Oh, we are bringing the price on your screen for you. I was going to say bringing the price. What? Yeah, I don't know. $6.95 on your screen. Please do make sure that you are checking out and confirming, of course. This is rhodonite from Brazil. You're looking at the Minas Gerais area. Strong strength of aluminium, titanium and manganese running through this area, causing some very, very famous pink gemstones to occur, namely your morganite and of course your kunzite and your rose quartz, and rhodonite definitely comes in there. So morganite, kunzite, rose quartz and rhodonite in that area of the Minas Gerais region of Brazil, really prevalent if you are lucky enough to find that pocket. Mine it, mine it, mine it until it's depleted and then really go to town on those gorgeous pieces. Gorgeous. Yes. So these are rose gold coloured copper crimp beads. Can I just pinch the tweezers? Do you know what? Actually, I'm just going to just tilt. So these are your crimp beads. Now, what I will say is that you've got they would work amazingly as little spacer beads as well. And they're also around, they're not your crimp tubes, obviously normally that tube shape. These are your crimp beads. So you've got a slightly, also a more sort of rondelle shape with these. And you've got 400. Wow. Normally you get 100 in a pack. We've bundled them together, 4 packs, 400 of them, and an amazing price point. Ridiculously good deal for 400 of them. Now, again, wouldn't they make a cracking little spacer?
They would. Perfect for this little space. I just want to show you.
I would love to see that because I was going to say, because obviously a crimp tube,
yes,
slightly or delicate shape, isn't it? Whereas this is more of a seed bead shape.
It is, definitely.
So
we've got just a little bead there, sitting on there. But it's when you crimp these, they look different to our crimp tubes.
Smashing.
So I'm just
Let's
going to go in there and crimp that one. So now, if I hold that, can you see we've got that beautiful rounded edge? So there's nothing there that is, sometimes we say we need to cover our crimp tubes over because we might have an edge or anything like that.
Yeah.
With these, you don't get a sharp
smooth
edge. You've got smooth rounded corners on both sides of their bead, and then of course you've got the beautiful smoothness and flatness there, and also you've got a slightly smaller profile as well. So if you're looking for a less intrusive finishing mechanism, you've really got sort of a lower profile sort of size to this crimp tube, or crimp bead as it is.
Well, exactly, and it's not often that we get them actually. Normally, more often than not, we are getting crimp tubes. So 400 in the pack, $5.95. Oh, no. I'm sorry. Scott, should we take that lower? $3.95. 0800 644 655. Please do make sure that you are checking out. You are looking at 0.9 of a penny per gorgeous, and again, rose gold colour. It's lovely, isn't it?
I know, I absolutely love my rose gold at the moment, so I'm using it in all my jewellery
Yeah,
pieces.
it's lovely to see. It's lovely. It's just such a really complimentary colour. Elaine, Kimmy, Menna, Ethelyn, well done indeed to you. Nicole, Helen, Janice and Brenda, Anonymous Collectors, well done indeed to you. I've got so many of you there who are checking out on these. The number to dial, 0800 644 655, £3.95 for 400 crimp beads. 400. Yeah, exactly. Normally you get a pack of 100. We have bundled it up for you times 4. Norman and Brenda, well done indeed to you. And Gavin and Elaine, well done. Jeanette, congratulations to you. Make sure that you are holding those lines. For everybody who's pressed their button 1 on the phone line, stay where you are. A little bit of a wait on the phone lines for those. Not surprised when you're getting 400 of them for £3.95. Lots of you asking if you can see the sapphires and rubies. Yes is the answer to that. Let me show you them. Because they're really, really strongly saturated. There is no mistaking the beauty of the gemstones in this strand. Going under £20 guaranteed. Again, all that gorgeous, amazing colour. I love the tassels too. Gorgeous. Also, keep checking out on those crimp beads, won't you? Please do. For 400 of those, that is a definite stash builder. We then move on to... Now, yesterday was Cabochon Day. You could work with these emeralds as if they were cabochons, but what you've got is the security knowing that you could pass a wire or you could pass a beading thread through here and make sure that it was secure because they are centre drilled. Check out the size of these Brazilian emeralds. Gigantic! Look at the forest greens, the jade greens, the beautiful spearmint green, and absolute telltale inclusions. The black spot and the black silk inclusion that you get within these Brazilian emeralds is textbook for this area. Very, very few emeralds ever came out of the ground in comparison to, if you think about everything that came out of the ground from Itabira in Brazil in the 1980s and the 1990s, where it was abundant. When you think about the emerald that actually physically came out of the ground, very little of it came with any clarity or colour. I'm going to sneeze, excuse me.
Go lower.
Sorry about that. It's a very large sneeze. So when we have emeralds from this location and it's got the textbook silks and jardins within it that you can tell where it's from, and then you're paying $8.95 for it, there are so many emeralds on here that you could use as single beautiful focal points, isn't there?
Oh, definitely. I'm just looking at some of those ones in the centre and just thinking, wow, what
Gigantic,
ring.
Yes.
Big statement ring.
Beautiful size emeralds.
Yeah.
All of them there that you're getting.
Wow.
And the miners of the area, of course, when the black spot silk and jardin was so prevalent in these emeralds, they believed because the pocket was so abundant in the 80s and 90s that it was a sign of good luck. That's what they believed. So they believed that good luck passed on to the wearer. $8.95 for 60 carat, and it's not little emeralds, big emeralds. They are big, aren't they?
They are really sizable.
Really sizable emeralds. Gorgeous stuff. Wow. I've just not seen it for ages. Such a calming tone, instantly.
I know.
Isn't it?
This and rose quartz to me.
Oh, yes.
Just those
Very
two
beautiful.
beautiful gemstones that have got that sort of softness and calmness to them. Work beautifully together as well. But just, I love the sort of softness and elegance. And there is a real sort of elegance and a real sort of, you take a softer view of the world when you're wearing this gemstone.
I think so. I think that it's complementary, I think, to every skin tone. It's got this opacity, so it's kind of translucent and it's kind of not in moments. It's got a mysticism about it. It almost reflects what you'd kind of see adolescence in a moonstone. It's like seeing that blue adolescence in a moonstone, but just taking the adolescence out and putting a strand.
Yeah, definitely.
It's gorgeous, isn't it? It's quite ethereal.
And you know, when you get this size of bead as well, it's just a perfect go-to bead. That it's not too large that it's going to overpower a design. It's great if you want to stack them up, if you want to work these with your precious metal spacer beads, whether you want to put some charms onto here. Again, it's a great sort of base to be able to do your charm carrying from. So it's just this size of gemstone, I class it as a workhorse in the jewellery making world, because it's the size that you'll pick up time and time again, just because it's going to work as a spacer bead. It's going to work if you want to do things like your ladder weaves with it, or whether you want to make beady beads from it. You can do all of those.
It's a gorgeous colour. £8.95, blue lace agate. Again, when you're looking for blue lace agate and Laguna lace agate, you're looking at the most sought after agates in the high-end jewellery world. You really, really are. And what you've got is probably one of the most desirable in the blue lace agate. That gentle lavender blue, that gentle, almost soft palmer violet tone is amazing. £8.95 on your screen. You're getting a full 38 centimetre strand. Please make sure you're checking out and, of course, taking delivery of that for under £3 for your shipping and handling for the entire day. And, of course, your 30-day money-back guarantee. Do enjoy working with those. They've got a really decent-sized drill hole all the way through the strand as well, which is lovely to see. We're then now. Let me just get these to just sit for a sec. Oh, there we go. How many of these do we have left? Okay. So, let me just get these to sit. Look at that, literally that iridescence just strikes straight away, doesn't it? Wow. It's such a warm colour. Look at the adolescence in this moonstone. We have never seen moonstone like this until we got this beautiful gemstone in. It iridesces, it adolesces, the tone is warm, it's mystical, it's enticing. It is an absolute beaut. This is Mocha Moonstone. Graduated plain pairs, 12 by 9 to 22 by 11 millimetres on a 20 centimetre strand. They're smooth, they have an incredible tactility to them, and they are a commanding gemstone. You really, if somebody has got this in their collection and you were wearing, if you were seeing these in earrings just as a single drop, you would be talking to your friend and you'd be mesmerised by them. I've seen them and closed them at that price for you. They are very large, very beautiful, very rare versions of your Moonstone Feldspar family, down to $29.95 for the last 6 strands. Am I right in saying that? Last 6 strands, go for it. Isn't it amazing to work possibly with Moonstone like you've never seen it before? June's birthstone. Look at the tones that you see, and they are gorgeous. $29.95, reduced to $44.95 for you tonight. They've repeatedly closed in the 40s, so please enjoy the fact that we've taken them to under £30 for the last 6 strands. Ah, Scott says too low. Too low. Okay. Okay. We've got some very vivid. I've not seen a surface area like that on our peridot for a long time. Natural Chinese. So we're looking at the Manchurian province of China, producing natural peridot. Now, these are your graduated plain coins. What that means is that we're seeing a surface area in the peridot that we don't ordinarily get to see. Ordinarily, we see a lot of faceted peridot. Briolette facet, for example, checkerboard facet, lots and lots of faceted peridot. This has got a surface area that is clean and glossy and bright, and look how open the colour is. That is a glow. Lovely and natural as well. 30 centimetre strand, 5mm graduated plain coins. 3 to 5 mil on the graduation of the strand. 0800 644 655. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming as soon as you can on these. Numbers on your screen. Enjoy this price point for natural and enhanced peridot. Wow. Yeah, I would agree with Scott on this, that this is too low. I would definitely agree with Scott on this, that it is too low. Because when you're looking for your natural and enhanced peridot, and when you're looking for brightness and vividness and pure greens rather than a blue or yellowish undertone, and you're getting that surface less, the $3.95 just doesn't come close. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming. Oh, 0800 644 655. Make sure that you are checking out. Kevin, Helen, Chris, collector in Cornwall. Anonymous collectors, straight through Matthew and Janet. Well done indeed to you, anonymous collectors. Lovely to see you tonight. Hold those lines. Talk to the call centre, won't you? Now, we have got a luxury for less hour coming up for you. Last chance luxury. So we've got some beautiful, very, very last chance, like 2s and 3s of our high-end strands coming up for you. So please make sure you are joining us in the next hour for those of you who are looking for something quite superb to add to your collection of gemstones. Looking forward to that. Next, can we do the cabochon? Ooh. Now, this would work beautifully with your Shibori piece that you had earlier, wouldn't it?
Definitely. So you could, you could use the wire to prong set that and put that into the neckline piece.
Now, obviously earlier on we had Green with Envy kit at the start of the 7 o'clock hour. Do you think about the Shibori that we had? Do you think about the jump rings that we had? The Swarovski? Glossy. Beautiful different lines. There's a little bit of translucency. There's beautiful markings and banding. But let's have a look. Thanks, Sarah, my lovely. Just have a look at the Shibori that we had, the green leaf Shibori. All those beautiful tones. Oh my goodness, yes. Looking gorgeous, working with all those greens. Really beautiful. I love that stunning silk.
It is. It's just
Gorgeous,
the most beautiful thing to work with. So soft.
One massive cabochon. Green stripe agate, 40 by 30 mil, $3.95 for your agate. Please make sure that you are checking out and confirming. Now in the studio you can see the banding coming through here, but every single one of these is going to be different. Every one of these will be different. Polished to perfection, checkerboard faceted by hand, smooth underside at $3.95. Please do make sure that you are checking out and confirming. Nice depth on this one as well if you wanted to capture it. Just show you that there. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming on these. Hi Deborah, hi Norman, hi Helen and Chris. Hello Anna, nice to see you. Make sure that you're checking out and confirming. Agate from Brazil, where the majority of our agate comes from. We've been very, very lucky to have some amazing strands of agate over the years. And now you've got a very vivid green cabochon to add to your stash. Lovely colour. Really lovely. Every one of those can be individual and very, very different and distinct as well. So enjoy that. Now, we are coming up to the end of our second hour. Oh, getting carried away with myself there. Here we go. Kunzite nuggets. Quite large, actually.
They are.
Natural and enhanced. And and all centre drilled, and then you've got some here that are sort of top drilled. This is a really varied strand. Should be $12.95 for your Brazilian 270 carats of kunzite. $12.95 on your screen. This is going to be a smash out price point. It's a heck of a lot of kunzite for $5.95. It's a lot of kunzite for $5.95. Think about how jam-packed the strand is. Yes, there are some proper frosted baby pinks on there. There are hints of pink. There's an off pink, like a sort of almost like a rose white. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming on these. 38 centimetre strand, 20 by 12, 7 by 9 mil, 270 carats. We're going into a last chance luxury hour for you. So very, very last chance to own some stunningly high-end, gorgeous strands. If you're really pushing out the boat and making some stunning, beautiful pieces. However, this kicks off our next hour. All the colours of the rainbow and a heck of a lot of lustre to boot. Sapphire, emeralds and rubies, oh my. All coming your way under £20 on the other side of this.
If for any reason you're not satisfied with your purchase, you have the benefit of our 30-day money-back guarantee.
Welcome to Jewellery Maker. We are part of the Immediate Media family. Immediate Media is a fast-growing multimedia platform company who operates some of the most loved brands across the UK. Our brands range from our other shopping TV channel, The Sewing Quarter, to our very successful magazines, such as Simply Knitting, Molly Makes, and the Radio Times. We work incredibly hard to inspire you and bring you lots of exciting ideas and projects. So whatever your creative needs, you know that our crafting family will be there for you. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share. The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Jewellery Maker Studio, Ivy House, Henley Road, Studley, B80 7DU, and make sure you don't forget your customer number. Get making and good luck. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share. Buying with Jewellery Maker online couldn't be easier. Just head over to our website, jewellerymaker.com, and click on the register link. Simply fill in the required fields and you can shop 24/7. You'll also be privy to a faster checkout and personalised offers. Jewellery Maker, your one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
It couldn't be easier to buy from Jewellery Maker with all the information you need right there on screen. From the item code and the product description, right down to the price. And whether you're buying at the beginning or at the end of the offer, everyone pays the final on-screen price. So, what are you waiting for? Simply telephone our free phone number or join us at jewellerymaker.com and start your jewellery making journey today. Jewellery Maker, your one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
You can watch our Jewellery Maker show every day on our website by clicking the Watch and Buy Online link in the top right-hand corner of our homepage.
If you have a question or a query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2. Or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com.
Our Jewellery Maker community is a fantastic platform to share, learn, chat and make new friends. So why not like our Facebook page and join over 64,000 like-minded people?
Did you know, no matter how many times you purchase with Jewellery Maker in the same day, you'll only be charged one fee of postage and packaging. Select our standard delivery for just £2.95, or if you'd like to receive your goods sooner, upgrade to our premium option for £4.95. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Oh, welcome back to the Late Show. It is lovely to have your company. We have a last chance luxury hour coming up for you next, which means we've raided the vault for some really, really beautiful last chance opportunities on some of our highest end strands for you. Now, I've got some amazing deals coming your way. Okay, so well, this is the one that has been getting so much attention since 6 o'clock. So last night we bought you 1.2mm wire solid sterling silver in a bundle with a 0.5 wire and a 0.25 wire. We got lots of messages asking, was there any bigger gauge wire? And the answer was yes. 2mm gauge solid sterling silver wire, 32 grams in a 1 meter length. Now, the reason that that is so substantial is because it's over a troy ounce of solid sterling silver. That is over a troy ounce. In a troy ounce, there is 31.1 grams of solid sterling silver, and this is 32 grams. So there were 13. I say there were 13. There are no more 13s available. We have less than available for you. So please, if you want that, you can pre-order that. It is very substantial. I can imagine the piece of jewelry that you can make out of this is going to be amazing. Absolutely outstanding. Please make sure you're joining us for that. Now then, are you ready? This kicks off our third hour tonight. So we have rubies and emeralds and sapphires all through this strand. And the rubies are bright. They are not a dull red. They are bright and they are vivid, and the luster is off the charts. Then that dissipates into those pinks. Then you've got a little hint of Padparacha sapphire colour. Then you got your yellows, and then we move into sapphires and emeralds. The graduation and the placement of colour on this strand's already been done for you. It's already been done. Down to the 1mm emeralds at each end of this strand. Look how much colour is on that strand. Look at the lustre. I mean, isn't that true scarlet ruby in the dead centre there? Absolutely mesmerising lustre, it's got to be said. So this is going under £20. This is going under £20. It's just an astonishing opportunity to get such vivid colour. You know, if these were insipid colours, if it was a little bit dissipated, you know, if it was a disappointing tone and saturation, I could understand our team going, yeah, we'll take that under £20. This has vividness about it. It has saturation. It has strength about it. It has that wow factor lustre that is really, really impressive. 18 centimetre strand, 1 to 3 millimetres on the graduation. All of that is done for you. Are you on the phone lines? Are you waiting to press your number 1 buttons to really work with rubies, emeralds and sapphires that are vivid and vibrant? I hope so. I really, really hope so. If, again, the polish on these is everything, because if they hadn't had that high diamond grade polish, they wouldn't be lustring and wouldn't have such vivid, vibrant colour. 0800 644 655. Make sure that you're checking out and confirming. £17.95. All the real deal, all absolutely genuine. You think about the different parts of the world that we travel to be able to get your gemstones for you. You think about the different gem hunters that we work with. You think about all those gorgeous, gorgeous corners of the earth that we get to go to find those wonderful ethical gemstones for you. Look at how then they've not just been chucked onto the strand, wait for it, willy-nilly. Oh no. All of that has been not just graduated in size to perfection, so that the largest meets in the middle, but also look at the symmetry. Look at that symmetry all the way through that strand. They look fabulous, don't they? $17.95. Do make sure you're checking out tonight's must-have. Thank you to everyone who's already checked out. Oh, Anglesey, I'm flying up to you in the morning. I am flying up to I'm RAF Valley tomorrow morning. I shall be in there. Yep, up to Ennismorn tomorrow morning. It's beautiful as you're coming into Anglesey and you look over to your right-hand side. The houses that are on the beach. Oh, oh, oh. Who lives in a house like this? Beautiful houses. My taxi driver told me that they'd be over $1 million. It's fine, I'll buy 2. Do make sure that you're checking out and confirming. Hold the lines on these are beautiful. So many of you there. Hold the lines. Not just from Anglesey, obviously, from all over the place. Well done. Well done. Congratulations. Okay. When did we launch that? Do you know? Is that the first time we've ever had this gemstone on JM? Now, I have always referred to this gemstone as a little slice of heaven and a little fallen star, because it is only here on planet Earth because it fell from the heavens. Now, Moldavite is a gemstone that landed in the, of course, the Molda River Valley over in the Czech Republic, but it actually, the strewn field was as far as Stuttgart in Germany. We're talking millions and millions of years. It wasn't called Stuttgart there, it was Pangea. So, you are talking about very ancient, incredible event that took place. And the only reason that this gemstone physically exists on planet Earth is because it fell from sky. It fell from space. It's from space. 2 strands left. I find the story of this gemstone probably one of the most fascinating out of all, if not the. It's sold out. Well done. Well done. Well done. It's gone. It's gone. I'm not surprised. The clarity. The little hydrogen bubbles that you see as it entered into Earth's atmosphere and started bubbling and bubbling and bubbling and bubbling and created that sort of little sort of silken jardin with inside it. $119.95. Luster stock. I have not seen ever that strand in this building. That was a very exciting opportunity for me to see it. And what's it again? Because it's just sold out. Can you say that? Can you say that? Yes, I've got it. 4 carats of canary diamonds, last stock here. Now these are are they bicones? Oh, they do. They look like bicones. Without a doubt, they look like bicones. Now, this is South African, ethically sourced canary diamonds. 2 strands available. That is it. This is the last chance luxury hour. Please do make sure you check. Oh, the fire pinging off those. 4 carats of canary diamonds, 1 to 3 millimeters. It says graduated faceted rondelles. Can you tell me the price that these previously closed at, please, Tom? £179.95 is where this strand, when we first bought it to you, that is where it sold. At £179.95, we're now at £119.
That's too low.
Aha! It's a massive price drop. Absolutely huge price drop. Make sure they're checking out. Hold those lines. Lots of you asking about the silver wire. It's coming. 8:45. It is coming. This is what all the fuss is about at the moment on the website and on the phone lines. 32 grams of 2 millimeter solid stunning silver wire. Silver here. So much silver. Such an amazing gauge to work with as well. I'll pop that there. Okay, blue diamonds next. 7 strands. They are, their colour's amazing. What's the treatment on these, please, Tom? Just heated, just heated. No irradiation. Ooh, goodness me. That's fab. Normally, to achieve this colour, obviously you can get natural diamonds from within the ground, but you've got to wait for Mother Nature millions and millions and millions of years to produce those at the perfect temperature and the perfect pressure. Normally, we recreate that, or we irradiate your diamonds to get those, or coat them, of course. You can get coated, which is, no. But to get them just heat treated is fabulous. Look at the colour. That teal, almost London blue tone in the blue diamonds is gorgeous. It says faceted rondelles. I'm going to go with bicones again. I really am. They do look more like bicones. Anyway, 2 carats. The last 7 strands, please don't miss out. If you got the popcorn slider bracelet earlier and you are looking to bridge the gap between that rose gold with your blue diamonds, look no further. Oh my goodness. Look at that scintillation. Gorgeous performance of light. Really, really lovely. Should be, really? Should be 99. When we say should be, we don't really think it should be as low as. A year ago, this was on your screen at $129.95. It's at $99.95 now. And then, today, Manager's Special, we do this, $79.95. From $129.95 all the way down to $79.95. Absolutely outrageous. How fabulous is that? All genuine, all the real deal, 4 centimetres, 1 to 3 millimetre strand of genuine South African ethically sourced diamonds. We had 7 left. I've got 5 at the moment. You do need to check out. 2 of you have. Well done. Anonymous collectors, well done indeed to you. Please do make sure that you are getting hold of these and checking them out. They are beautiful. What a high-end, luxurious, beautiful. And the fact that they're not irradiated or coated is amazing. Really is. Takes it to a whole other level at seeing it at that price on your screen. So that's a £50 reduction from the original price. What? Oh, we like that a lot. Hi, Catherine. Hi, Jane. Hi, Judith. Please do make sure that you are checking out and confirming. Isn't that outstanding? That's such a huge saving tonight.
It is. I just, you know, they're gorgeous. I would use both the canary and the blue ones together. I think
there's a real contrast of colour there, isn't it?
Yeah, but such a lovely mix of combs, though. You know, I'll use those on these slider bracelets as well.
Definitely. Those in a slider bracelet for anybody in an April birthstone. Ooh, yes. Lovely stuff, lovely stuff. We're next on. Oh, please, just stay still. Thank you. Look, oh my goodness, look at this. That is pretty special, really, isn't it? Yeah, it really is. Oh my gosh. Please, are they all natural? Literally, I've died and gone to heaven right now. Oh my goodness gracious me. Stick a fork in me, I'm done. 5 meters. 5 meters. I could just watch that recording go round and round all day. 5 meters of ivory, freshwater cultured pearls, 1 meter strands of 3 by 4 mil, 2 meter strands of your 6 by 7, and 2 meter strands of your larger size pearls. They are absolutely mesmerizing. Look at those tiny rice pearls interspersing there as well. It's a beautiful, beautiful bundle of pearls. Okay, 5 meters of ivory pearls, 5 meters of pearls, all those beautiful, oh, wow, 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 wow. Okay, you are looking at $99.95 on your screen at this moment in time. You're not staying there. You will get a chance to get these. How many bundles do we have left, please, Tom? 28 bundles. 28 bundles of genuine freshwater cultured pearls. $79.95 on your screen. How fabulous is that value for money? If you make bridal jewellery, that's got to be a must-have stash, surely.
Oh, definitely. But, you know, for me, these would be those higher-end bracelet pieces for the bridesmaids. They would be for the bride themselves. I would be using these for flower girls, maybe just single ones on a necklace as a pendant for a flower girl. But you've got so much there that after you've done that, you'd still have enough to be able to make...
I was going to say, when's the next time you need to buy pearls?
I know.
When you've bought this stash, it's just phenomenal. $79.95 for Nicola, for Carolyn, for collectors in West Yorkshire, for anonymous collectors. Well done indeed. I do need for you to start checking out, though. Really do need for you to start checking out. We had 28 bundles left. We don't have 28 in the vault at this moment in time. Lots of you checking out, which is lovely to see. Hi, Carol. Hi, Suzanne. Nice to see you. Hi, Jeanette. Anonymous collectors, well done indeed to you. A couple of gents involved as well. We've got Gary, well done indeed to you. And Colin, congratulations. Carolyn in South Yorkshire, well done. Carolyn in Derry as well. Lots of Carolyns joining us. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming. They are beautiful. Really, really beautiful. You've got stunning natural pearlescence and stunning natural colour. And isn't it lovely how the entire bundle has that continuation of colour? Not one of those strands is a little bit on the golden side more than the other, or a little bit more on the white side than each other. You've got that continuation of colour all the way through there, which means the suite of jewellery that you're making is going to be spot on, doesn't it?
It is. And also, if you're looking at for a bridal piece, you get the neckline pieces that sort of drape the shoulders and go down the back. So if you've got if you're not too confident maybe having a shoulderless dress, so you've got a little bit of jewellery to cover your shoulders.
Nice idea.
If you've got pearls that match so seamlessly, you can really go to town with your pieces of jewellery.
I mean, it just looks sensational just on the bust like that level for that price, let alone anything else that you're doing with these. Hold those lines, well done. Now the wire, we are going to wait until half the stock is out the door. We are waiting. We've got 20 minutes. 20 minutes. 2mm solid sterling, or 2mm gauge, solid sterling silver wire, 1 meter length. 32 grams of silver, lost of stock, 13 chances we started with, over half out of the door. Kyanite next. 3 strands left, stay there diamonds, thank you. Natural and enhanced Nepalese kyanite. There's some amazing blues on this strand. So the beautiful Himalayas, that remarkable and quite inhospitable in areas, part of the world, known as the rooftops of the world, produces this beauty. Depends whether you're getting it from the Nepalese side or the Tibetan side. It is available from both sides of the Himalayas, but very much high up in the mountains. And it depends whether you're at the shear zone or the brittle shear zone on the quality, the depth and the beauty of that beautiful gemstone once you've cut and faceted it. But it is a gemstone that is a true, pure, natural and enhanced beauty. It is gorgeous. We do love our kyanite. 50 carats, 4x2, 9x5 millimeters on the graduation, 18 centimeter strand, and really strong colour. You can see that. Yeah, it does, I have to say, it does extinct in some places, and you do get that banding, but you do get the natural beauty of kyanite just shimmering through this strand. So much kyanite packed onto this strand as well, isn't there, Sarah?
There is, and I just love that that tone of blue.
It's a very pure blue, isn't it?
It's such a special tone, and for me, I love the fact that you get those sort of striations coming through it, and you do get, you know, that very special sort of quality that you only get from kyanite. And I think it's just a beautiful gemstone. I'm just in love with it.
Yeah, there is something, especially I think there is an energy with kyanite. You can't necessarily just describe the energy that you get from it, but when you think about it, it's born deep in the waters, deep in the ocean. That's where your kyanite was created over, you know, millions of years ago. Then as subduction happened and of course the continents split, the Himalayas were created. So it was born of water, and yet it's known as the celestial blue. So just the story, again, you know, this is another gemstone, not too far away in line from the story of moldavite and zircon, really, for me, is this gemstone as you know, interesting and as intriguing. It really is as interesting and as intriguing a story as your moldavite and your zircon. Really, really beautiful. 0800 644 655, top drilled. And it is vivid. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming as soon as you can on these. Beautiful saturation. Very, very last, what was the quantity, did you say? Sorry, Tom? 3 strands? Oh, sorry, 3 strands. $44.95 on your screen to work with your beautiful and enhanced natural Himalayan arc kyanite. It is gorgeous, vivid and vibrant, bright and blue. Really, really is. But it's the last 3, down to the last 2 now. You're going to need to make sure that you are checking out and confirming as soon as you can on this one. Talk to the call centre, confirm, say yes, yes, yes as quickly as you can. Hold those lines. Hold those lines. Now, our next strand. What's funny, Mike?
It's behind you.
I know. I know. That's quite. That could be sort of construed as quite a depressing photo, really, couldn't it? Bless him. He's not sad. 4 strands. The clarity on these is wow. Now, I don't know whether you're seeing the clarity here. I don't know whether you're seeing. Have a look at this. Ooh, now we are talking vivid. So Mozambique ruby from a beautiful, beautiful deposit that they own the same deposit as your Zambian amethyst. It is a really vibrant, open, I mean, just look how exposed that colour is. Mesmerising. Mozambique ruby, 3 carats. Now they're duetting on this strand. I'm going to hold this out for you so you can see. So you've got a pair of rubies, then you have a spacer bead interspersing just to separate them up. On the graduation, (9 centimetre strand. How many strands of this fabulous ruby do we have? 4. 4 strands left. Look at that recording. They are the most delicious coloured rubies on a strand I think that we have seen from this area. Don't you think? The last 4 strands, July's birthstone. If you are looking to make something special for a July birthstone, beautiful piece of jewellery, this has got to be the strand that you're going to go for. Last of stock, 4 strands, $69.95 on your screen. I am not surprised. This area of Mozambique, the prevalence that the jewellery world has given this beautiful, beautiful location with regard to the significance of the find of this beautiful ruby. It is quite something. It really, really is. Very, very lucky to have hit that pocket and to have literally emptied that pocket as well, I can say to you right now. It is really quite exceptional to see that colour. Beautiful stuff. Only 4 strands. Some of the highest end ruby that we've probably bought you, I think. Only 4 strands. We had 4, we've got 2 left. Make sure you're checking those out. Okay, oh please don't drop these. Last of stock. Now, if these aren't some of the best quality, soft silver, purple, turquoise, beautiful peacock colours that you've seen, they are gorgeous. Amelia, you have you set these pearls out?
Yeah.
You've done an absolutely outstanding job, my lovely. They're looking gorge. She did so good. Girl did good. All these colours, when you look at these pearls, the undertone, that secondary tone that is whirling around underneath here is amazing. The silvers, the greys, the peacocks, the turquoise, the pinks. So 5 metres of the peacock freshwater cultured pearls now. Please check out as soon as you can. You saw how popular the ivory pearls, very last of stock. What have we got left in the vault for the peacock pearls, please? 5? 5 bundles, that's it. Very, very last. When we said last of stock, we meant it. 15 minutes until we bring you the silver wire. Make sure, oh, are we doing it next? Oh, we've got to bring it forward. So sorry if you were waiting for it at 8:45. You literally need to be in front of your TV screens right now. $79.95 for all your peacock pearls. Beautiful pearlescence. They are some of the best colours that I have seen in our peacock pearls. They're not oversaturated. They're just a beautiful, beautiful silvery grey with undertones of turquoise, puce, pink, purple, magenta, teal blue. They are mesmerising, but they are the last 5 and you're going to need to check out as quickly as you possibly can on that one. Huge good luck. If you all check out, we're oversubscribed on that opportunity. Check out as soon as you can. Okay, we cannot, thank you so much, Mike. We cannot wait any longer. Over half of our quantity has gone on the pre-order. This is 32 grams of solid sterling silver, a 2mm gauge, 1 metre solid sterling silver wire length, and it's coming to you at an amazing price. So last night we had 1.2mm wire for you that was bundled with a 0.5 and a 0.25 solid sterling silver wire that went at the most ridiculous of price points, just bonkers. And lots of you got in touch with Tom saying, well, how much more silver wire have you got in the warehouse? So Tom had a look this morning while he was producing the morning show, and a little bit of a rummage in our warehouse catalogue showed that we had this wire available for you. Now, on having a look at the history of this wire in our vault, I think, am I right in saying it hasn't been on air? Just once. Okay, so just once. And I have 13 chances available. Now it's a 2mm wire. Now that, if you saw what Debs of course was doing last night with the 1.2, where she was hammering that out and creating a really beautiful texture on the 1.2mm, and how far that 1.2mm spread out when it was hammered, can you imagine what you're going to get with this 2mm? Isn't that fab?
Do you know, I've never seen anything like it. It's amazing.
Isn't it fabulous?
Yes, I need it. I definitely need it. I'm not going to get it, I know, because it's going to fly out.
There are 13, and that is it. But I have to say, the bangles that you could make out of this, you know, for that strength and that confidence in knowing that, you know, I just think the jewellery that you're going to be able to make out of this wire is going to be, well, it's one of those ones that's going to stand the test of time because of the longevity of that silver. Oh yeah, definitely. That silver gauge.
I can see sort of open sort of style, snake style rings hammered out with loads of texture onto the front of them.
Great idea.
angles where you can hammer out the centre and almost, you know, put on their texture with your if you've got some letter stamps. I normally quite use sort of the O's and the X out of the letter stamps and stamp that over the top of it just to create some hidden meaning and some texture as well.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with you totally. And because of its gauge, you have such a structural wire here. I mean, I thought the 1.2 gauge was fantastic, but just have a, I mean, you've got such a structure here, and I'm just unraveling that. But as a torque, as an Amiga, that does not budge.
No. And you could put such a sizable wirework pendant on there, you know, with a really featured gemstone.
Definitely.
And not, you know full well that that's not going anywhere, no matter what happens, that you're going to be able to wear that day in, day out.
Definitely.
If you were to fall asleep wearing that neckline piece, it's not going to bend or anything like that.
Well, after a few Prosecco's, do you mean?
Well, maybe. It is sunny out. It's
it
allowed.
Is very much is. 13 opportunities we had at the start of this opportunity for you. We don't have 13 left, I'm afraid. We have Anne, Carol, Danya, Leslie, Susan, Helen, Catherine, Susan, already checked out. And we had the very, very last of stock. $59.95, 32 grams. It's over a troy ounce. In a troy ounce of precious metal, there is 31.1 ounces. So literally, you've got here a troy ounce over for $59.95. We've got 3 left. We've got 3 left. We've got 3 left. That's it. 3 of them left, and that is your lot. I'm just going to bend that over so that it clamps it in place. There we go. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming as soon as you can on this. I've got Kathleen checked out, Anne checked out, Carol checked out, Dania checked out, Leslie, Susan, Helen, Chris. Multi-buying. Catherine, Susan. Anonymous collector, 2 left. 2 left, and it's sold out. And it has... When was the last time this was on air, please, Tom? So October last year. Not been on before that, not been on since. This is the last of stock. You asked Tom for it yesterday. We've brought it to you tonight. 2 chances left. You're so close. Tina, you are so, so close. Susan in Greater Manchester, you are so, so close. Remember that there are people on the phone lines talking to our call centre right away about this wire. I don't know if you're going to be successful. I can't guarantee. Tina and Susan... I was going to say tuna and season then.
Don't forget.
Tina and Susan, please do make sure that you are checking out and confirming as soon as you possibly can if you want these. There are bidders on the phone lines, there are customers on the phone lines waiting to take advantage of that. Check it out. You've got a 32 week, oh, it's all going wrong. 32 day money back guarantee on that fabulous, fabulous wire. Now that is what it's more appropriate for. That is definitely what it is more appropriate for. It's like a dull moment, isn't it? That is definitely what that's more appropriate for. We need to keep that. That's great. We do. Right. Back to our luxury hour for you. Well done if you got the wire, by the way. Now these, look at these. This is a huge strand of apatite. Excuse me. Vivid bright greens. And massive pieces of, it's got to be said they are, excuse me. Excuse me. Massive pieces of apatite. Normally our apatites are around about a 2mm faceted rondelle or a 2mm plain round. These are some really quite chunky apatites, aren't they?
I don't think I've seen apatite that size
No,
before.
they are really sizable, aren't they?
They are, and that really gives you a chance to have that real pop of colour.
And you are getting a big pop of colour. It's proper ocean deep blues, isn't it?
It
It's
is.
the colours that you expect to see sort of, you know, swathing and undulating on top of the coral reefs.
Yeah, definitely.
Beautiful colour.
You know, and if you've ever been fortunate to go to either the Caribbean or the Maldives or anywhere like that.
But I'm going to just assume that you have. I'm going to just live vicariously through you now,
before I had children, and those long-range flights became out of my pocket. But those are the colours you see. You see the fish swimming by with those electric colours on them.
Amazing oceanic colour, aren't they? They really are. Now, I know this is a last chance luxury hour. What's luxury about this is getting apatite these sizes. What isn't luxury is the price point, $9.95. Now that is definitely something to write home about, isn't it? Oceanic tones of your apatite all coming through there. Really sizable pieces as well. Very luxury gemstone and luxury sizes, but for not a luxury price, for a really low price, $9.95 for your genuine apatite. You're looking at 58 carats on a 17 centimetre strand, 5x2 to 9x4 millimetres in size, and a real presence and punch of colour here. They look amazing. Do make sure that you are checking out and confirming. Multi-buying already in this opportunity. Lovely to see you doing that. They really are such incredible sizes. Normally with apatite, like I said, you're looking at very, 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 very small pieces. These have got quite a substantial size to them in comparison. Hold those lines. Lots of you there for those. Hold the lines. We're going to move yes, got it here. Blue opals. Now, what I love about this strand, I've not seen this strand before, where we've put just hints of blue opal along with really lovely baby blue opal on the same strand and graduated it. Not just in size, but in colour as well. So you've got the pockets of your white opal alongside your baby blues here, graduating in colour and in size. So you get that gorgeous satin lustre from these coloured opals. And again, when I say coloured opal, I mean naturally coloured opal. I don't mean enhanced or dyed opal. 35 carats of multi-blue graduated faceted rondelle opal, 3x1 to 5x2 millimetre, 30 centimetre strand. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming as soon as you can. $6.95. Now it is a last chance luxury hour. These are some beautiful luxury gemstones, some rare gemstones that you're able to get your hands on, but just the most amazing of price points. Make sure that you're checking out and confirming. 0800 644 655. Well done indeed. If you've dialed and pressed your button 1, thank you so much for staying on that phone line. And by the way, those of you that are on the web and on the app, absolutely brilliant work, but you do need to make sure that you are taking that next step and checking out. Such an elegant gemstone, such a beautiful gemstone to wear. You do need a little bit of TLC with your opal. Yeah, you do. You need to make sure you're not spraying your perfumes and your body lotions and that on top of it. But you do need to make sure that you are giving it definitely no detergents, no chemicals, nothing like that at all. And do make sure that you are checking out and confirming as soon as you can on these. Hold those lines. Well done. Last chance because they are the last of stock. Now the next, faceted rounds. They are gorgeous. Look at these. Faceted round amethysts. Now you could get a perfect amethyst bracelet out of these, couldn't you?
They're just so juicy, aren't they? There's that colour. It's a real pop. I love
They're
that.
not tiny either. They're a really lovely size, 5 to 8 mil on a 14 centimetre strand. I'm just going to drop that over the wrist. Literally restrand, pop a clasp on there and you're good to go, aren't you?
Definitely. I'm just thinking that
In the
rose
most
gold
simplest
slider
form.
as well. I would put these definitely on the rose gold
They would
slider.
look gorgeous with the rose gold slider. I'll tell you what else they'd look gorgeous with. If you are brand new and you're buying for the first time, and you've got your amethyst and you're thinking, okay, how am I going to put that together in the first piece of jewellery? Because you're buying our amethyst, because it's a certain price point, you will be able to get your Jewellery Maker starter pack. everything that you need to make your first ever piece of jewellery is in here. So you will get this for free if you are brand new, never bought with us before, and of course want to make your first piece of jewellery. Your DVD, your project cards, your pliers, your beading material, your findings pack, sorted. Everything that you need to make your first ever piece of jewellery, include, now obviously the instructions give you the instructions on how to make a pearl bracelet, but actually you could just use the same technique and use your amethysts rather than your pearls. But because you're getting just the most perfect bracelet, graduated, gorgeous amethyst here, you will definitely want to get that free, again, free beginner's pack. $8.95 on your screen. If you spend over $4.95, you get that pack free. And of course, if you're brand new, that is, and you've never bought with us before, hold those lines. $2.95 for your shipping and handling charge for the entire day. Hold those lines. I loved those. Lots of stock flying out the door. Okay. 5 carat Ratnapuri ruby. Red cherry colour, totally and utterly natural. It's like a black cherry, glossy beauty, isn't it?
It is.
Oh!
So special.
Now, yesterday was Cabochon Day. Our guest designers showed you loads of ways in which you could capture and work with your cabochons. So you can have a look at that on our YouTube channel, of course. Any of our programs, of course, you can find on the YouTube channel. 5 carats of Indian Ratnapuri ruby, all natural, all genuine, no Fisher filling, no polymer filling, no resin filling, no heat treatment. Should be $13.95 for that July solitaire, July birthstone solitaire. That is where you get to buy 2 and, or maybe 3, and go for the full suite of jewellery. Earrings and a pendant, earrings and a ring. You'd want to, wouldn't you, at that sort of price point?
Oh, definitely. I was definitely thinking a prong set ring. But if you can prong set to...
With the 2mm wire.
You could indeed. You could just use, sort of almost make those the claws and actually have them hammered for the very, very tip of the wire to come across the gemstone. Lovely
idea. Really lovely idea. $7.95 on your screen. Just make sure that you are checking out and confirming as soon as you can. Well done. Last chance opportunities. Very, very, very last of stock. Pink opal rounds. Okay. It's a nice long strand, actually. Slight graduation on these, and they are baby pink. Now, these are natural, unenhanced Peruvian opals. Now, I know that when you see your opal, sorry, not your rubles, when you honestly, when you see oh dear, 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 dear. Right, when you see your opals, Mike. Oh dear, why is the word rubles funny? I don't know.
It's a common word.
Oh yeah, it is, yeah. Your opals, natural pink. When you think of opal, you think of Kubapidi and you think of Ethiopian opal. You think of that play of colour that opal brings. But opal actually has a lot of different guises, and this is one of them, which is the baby pink from the bottom of the mount. Oh my gosh. I'm just going to put my teeth in. Wait a minute. Hang on. I've clearly got somebody else's teeth in. Hang on, I'll find mine. I was going to say the bottom of the Andes. Oh, gosh. The atom of the Bandies. Honestly. Oh, good grief. Come on, kiddo. Come on. Get with the plan. The Andes Mountains, one should enunciate and one won't have this problem. Genuine, natural, unenhanced, beautiful baby pinks. You can also get some gorgeous blues as well from this area, as well as green opal from this area. But the pinks are some of the most desirable world over. All natural, all amorphic, all need TLC, 48 centimetre strand, so extra large strand. 2 to 4 mil on the graduation of those rounds. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Not tonight for you. Last of stock. Please do make sure that you are checking out and confirming.
Go lower.
Go lower, he says. We will do. Lots of you there on the phone lines for these. 0800 644 655. Check them out. Oh, price down. Thank you. At $7.95 for half a metre almost of your Peruvian pink opals. I don't know whose teeth I've got in. Clearly not mine today. Must have picked up the wrong set. Do make sure that you are checking out and confirming. I have no idea. All of a sudden, literally, my mouth just doesn't want to speak properly. Elizabeth, Helen and Chris and Lynn and Jan and Tatiana and Carolyn and Jane and Elizabeth and Nana. Oh, you're all there. Lovely to see you. Grace, make sure you're checking out, my lovely. Jan on the Isle of Man. Anonymous Collectors, well done. It's a lovely long length of pink opal, isn't it? 55 carats of it as well. All graduated. Let me hold this out so you can see the graduation. All done for you already. $7.95. Hold those lines. Ethelyn, well done. Mary and Jerry, well done indeed to you, my lovelies. Hold those lines. Just make sure that you're checking out Ethelyn, Jan, Tatiana, Carolyn, Jane and Elizabeth, Josephine. You all need to check out. Everybody else has checked out. If I've just read your name out, you haven't checked out yet. Okay. Corner drilled lapis lazuli squares next. Lovely to see this gemstone in such a strong, it's such a strong colour. It really works well in such a strong geometric shape. Have a look at this. Really big size drill hole running through these as well, so plenty of space for all your beading threads and your wires and everything else that we have with your jewellery elastic to go through here. Look how rich that colour is. Oh my goodness. 140 carats, the pyrite smattering through there as well. $9.95. At the moment. But buy $9.95. 0800 644 655. 10mm puffy squares. Lapis, excuse me, do you know what? I don't know whether it's the aircon, but, ooh. I don't know whether it's a big sneeze coming or what. I don't know. A nostril hair, probably. Can we not get too close up on the face in case it is? As we get older, women, I'm just going to address this right now. I know, but literally, just the hair on my chinny chin chin, quite frankly, hitting 40, and here, literally, just wants to sprout its own beard, just here. What happens to us as we get older?
I have no idea. No idea.
Are we live right now?
We are live, sorry. Sorry, you know, but that's... Random conversations here, I know. It's when you go to bed at night going, and you wash your face in the mirror and you have it's everything. That's the creepy one. Yeah. But you wash your face and everything's fine, and then the next morning you get up and you do what you do in the bathroom, and then you wash your face again, and it's like, how did that grow overnight? That wasn't there yesterday.
No idea.
I know, so random, I'm sorry, but if you're watching at home right now, I know that you hear me and you feel me and you're sat at home and you're going like this. Yeah, I hear you, Ray. Why do your ears get bigger as you get older, and why does nasal hair and chin hair come out?
Well, it's your nose and your ears, isn't it? The Karen growing.
Why do they do that though?
Because they're mostly made of cartilage, aren't they? So, and cartilage grows forever.
Cartilage grows forever. You're just making stuff up now. I love it. Cartilage just grows forever, Ray. Sorry, random conversations there. But I know right now that you're probably texting Tom going, I hear, Ray. I pluck one out my chinny chin chin most 3 days. I know. It's apparently you're not supposed to pluck them out because another 2 grow or something. Huh? I want to talk about facial hair. Come on. Oh, gosh. Well, you know, Tom, we do digress here at JM, don't we? Okay, chin chin hair, I hear you, lol, lol. But you haven't put your name down, have you? You're like, no, I'm not putting my name down to that text message, but I hear you. I hear you. Look at that. Sue J. There, I hear you, Ray. I was convinced if I had a glass of wine, more facial hair grew. Honestly. Because one day, well, I'm stopping. I'm getting looks from Tom as if to say, really? Really? And can I just say, so Tom and Mike are just sat stroking their beards. I could compete with you guys. Don't challenge me. Do not challenge me. Oh, don't get me started. Oh, my goodness. Anyhow, these are Oh, lost the plot now. Luckily, we're coming towards the end of the hour. 50 carats of citrine graduated plain squares. 3 to 7 millimetres, 16 centimetres in total on that. Glowing, glossy, and not a hair in sight, everybody. Not a hair in sight. They've got a gorgeous glow to them. $4.95, brilliant price point. Look at those champagne tones and those lovely honeys as well. God, you're getting a heck of a lot of citrine on that strand, aren't you? Lena, Fiona, Eleanor, well done to Louise, well done to Diana, congratulations to you, well done to Jane, to Judith, well done indeed to you, hold those lines. Michael, well done indeed to you. Nice to have your company, hold those lines. That loads of messages now about, yeah, we're there with you, Ray. We feel your pain. I can do those, yes. Oh, these are really nice. Very contemporary. Very contemporary. Do you know what I'm looking for? A jewellery cloth. There is no such thing, so I'll have to use my... No, I know. What's going on with that? Now, these are really nice. Let me just show you the size of the drill hole on the side profile here. And then you've got that wonderfully reflective surface all the way around. Now you're getting a pack of 5 of these. Silver-plated brass base rectangle pendant, 35 by 4 mil, 5 in the pack, very decent sized drill hole as well. 0800 644 655 is the number that you need to be dialing. Do make sure that you're talking to the call centre, confirming as soon as you can. Straight down to the price point, no mess around. $4.95 on your screen. Talk to the call centre about that. Of course, the thing is with this, you could, if you think about the very contemporary look that you're going to get in just a pair of earrings here with a matching pendant from your findings kit that we've got coming up in the challenge kit at under £10 with Sarah in the next hour. Be perfect, wouldn't it?
It would. They would
really lovely and contemporary as well. $4.95 on your screen, 0800 644 655. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming. In the next hour, we've got coming up for you, just to kind of give you a bit of a heads up in the next hour, we've got coming up for you the challenge kit, which has got the findings kit and the pearls, all going under £10. We've got our second kit with Sarah as well, of course. There is a whole host of beautiful pieces coming up there, including some black spinel in the design as well, plus so much more to squeeze in for you, so just keep it here. And I'm sure more conversations about how do we get rid of facial hair when we turn 40. Lasers. I'm being told lasers. Lasers. Really? Has anybody had laser hair removal out there? Message in. You can do it at home?
Yeah.
Can you? Well, I thought you had to pay hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pounds per visit in a beautician's to go and have that done.
Piculator, what's it called? The little...
Oh, not an epilator. No, do you know whoever invented... Oh, don't get me started. Whoever invented the epilator knows torture. That's a torture machine.
Yep, definitely.
No. Anyway, I loved that conversation. Thanks for your messages. Tom's like this. What's your favourite form of hair removal, Tom? Barber. Oh, Ben likes to pluck. There we go.
Beat.
Beat.
A swimming beat.
Anyway, it's why you watch us, it's why you love us, really, you know that. Don't go anywhere, we've got loads more coming up for you in the next hour. I'll see you on the other side of this.
The Jewellery Maker phone is free from a UK landline, so call us today to place your order.
Getting started with Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier. When you spend £4.95 with us, you'll get a free welcome pack, which contains everything you need to get started, including step-by-step project cards and a DVD, which will give you the chance to be able to create an arrangement of different items of jewellery. You'll also get a manual, which will help to familiarise you with all the items you're going to be creating and all the tools you're going to need to do so. Plus, you'll also get a free pack of tools. These will be everything you need to get started. Getting started with Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier, so why not give it a go today?
It couldn't be easier to buy from Jewellery Maker with all the information you need right there on screen, from the item code and the product description right down to the price. And whether you're buying at the beginning or at the end of the offer, everyone pays the final on-screen price. So what are you waiting for? Simply telephone our free phone number or join us at JewelleryMaker.com and start your jewellery making journey today. Jewellery Maker, your one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
If you have a question or a query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2. Or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com.
Our Jewellery Maker community is a fantastic platform to share, learn, chat and make new friends. So why not like our Facebook page and join over 64,000 like-minded people.
Jewellery Maker have an extensive range of DVDs for all abilities. Each of our mediums has an introductory DVD to help you get started. If you're already an experienced jewellery maker, we have a collection of projects and more advanced DVDs to take your designs to the next level. We are always filming new DVDs with our specialist guest designers, so visit our website for more information.
Jewellery Maker course gift vouchers are now available. You can choose from a bronze, silver or gold voucher. Each voucher is worth a different amount that entitles you to book towards a course of your choice. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates through items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from Jewellery Maker. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Order from us today at www.jewellerymaker.com.
Welcome back to the last hour of The Late Show. Thank you all for your lovely text messages about hair removal in the break. Tom's having a lovely read. Oh, it's got, well, do you know what, Tom? These discussions, it's all right, my darling. These discussions have got to take place, buddy. Oh, I think it's a very interesting topic of conversation. You don't want to know, you don't want your women to have. Did you just say that? Oh, you don't want to know where people have them. I'm so sorry, I'm putting you in such an awful bracket when I just said that. Hey, yeah. Anyway. Oh, stop, we have to stop talking about it because I will just continuously just burst into fits of giggles in this entire hour. Otherwise, some very funny messages coming in. Yes. Oh, really? Oh, gosh. Listen, we have got... Stop now. Honestly. Right, okay, so you only get that here, don't you? Oh, I know. Right, we've got the challenge kit coming up for you after our first kit. And I've got to say already, Sarah has just made some fabulous piece of jewellery for it, but we're going to concentrate on our kit first for you. So this is one of those kits where the stash that you have at home, the findings, the chain, the components that you have at home that are just sitting in those boxes and you're not quite sure what to do with them. This is a bundle of beautiful gemstones that just lends itself to your imagination and the stash that you have acquired and have at home. So we're looking at 3 strands of ivory pearls, 1 strand of black pearls, and massive rondelles of spinel. Beautiful combination of gemstones. Really, really very special combination of gemstones. The luster from the black spinel, they are so jet black. They are so deeply, deeply, deeply jet black. There is no kind of ambiguity in the colour on those black spinels. They have that true jet black tone running all the way through them. The black pearls have got that midnight quality to them. They've got that secondary tone. I'm just going to lift them up actually. I don't think you're seeing that here. So let me just lift those up so you get a chance to see that sort of blue midnight tone with the secondary sort of teal greens just popping out underneath the surface of those pearls. So that's your peacock pearls. Then we have your 3 strands of your ivory pearls. You can see they are graduated in size. So you've got the smaller size, which are your 5x4mm on a 38 centimetre strand, excuse me. Then you've got your 7x6mm on a 37 centimetre strand, and then you have 7x8 to 8x9 on a 34 centimetre strand. So you really do have a huge amount of beautiful freshwater cultured pearls and black spinel to work with here. So 4 strands. The black spinel, I'll just give you a carat weight, is 80 carats of your black spinel. They're faceted rondelles that you are getting. They graduate ever so slightly from a 4mm to a 6mm on an 18 centimetre strand. I'll just hold those up for you so you can see them. Very lustrous, as you can see. Really beautiful. Now, all that bundle for one price to work with the stash that you have in your stash at home. 0800 644 655. Make sure that you're checking out the luster from that spinel against those beautiful pearlescent moments of the pearls is amazing. Really is. There's so much that you are going to be able to work with here. We're going to have a look at Sarah's jewellery just in a matter of moments, but I want for you to be able to get hold of this, and then we're going back to basics on some rosary linking to show you that $37.95 for 4 strands of pearls and spinel, under £10 per strand. Goodness me. Under £10 per strand of gemstone. 4 strands in total. Spinel, black pearls, 3 ivory pearls, £37.95. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming as soon as you can. Now, what I want to do is have a look at all the jewellery that Sarah has made, and we're going to be looking at the massive cascade necklace and how you are cascading multiple strands of that rosary link. So many different designs with this bundle though, and obviously with your stash that you had at home.
That's it. So these are findings that I've collected over time that were just sitting. So like the textured jump rings, they were sitting in my findings box.
Yep.
Another way to be able to use those beautifully. Again, lots of wrapped loops and rosary linking. So, you know, it's great practice and it's a great basic skill.
Oh, the rosary linking is such a beautiful classic way of suspending your gemstones as well, isn't it?
It is. It's just such a lovely. I just absolutely love the results. It sits beautifully against the neckline. It's comfortable to wear. You've got the security, knowing that each one of those individual items is wrapped, got a wrapped loop on either end, so that there's no open links. So you've got that security when you're wearing a piece of jewellery, that you don't have to worry that, you know, if it accidentally was to get caught on something, it's got that integral strength.
I think it just looks gorgeous. Black spinel and ivory pearls for me, just amazing. But I have to say, black spinels, rather I should say, with the peacock pearls, those black pearls, that is a proper evening wear waiting to happen, isn't it?
Oh, definitely. The cascading neckline piece I'd wear probably with just a plain black dress or something like that.
Really stand out.
And let it sort of speak for itself as that one piece of jewellery. Maybe I'd wear the cuff style bracelet and that's it.
Yeah, lovely.
But yeah, for me, that is one piece of jewellery that was going to get you noticed when you walk in a room.
Definitely. Over to you, my lovely.
Okay.
Show us how you kind of, again, I just think that cascade is such an effective way of displaying the pearls. So show us what you've done.
Okay, so I'm going to show you the way I rosary link when I'm creating lots of links that are going to link to each other. So I've got a 0.6 wire here, just a standard copper-based sterling silver plated 0.6 wire.
Yep.
I've preloaded my pearls onto it. Now this is the way I rosary link, and it's a little bit different from the way that other people might rosary link, but this way saves me wire and it saves me time.
Can I just ask, so if you were doing the full length necklace, would you work out how many pearls you want first, or you
can just add them as you go, because you are going to cut the wire after each link. So if you run
I'm intrigued now, because I'm trying to work out how we're doing this. Okay.
Okay. So the first link is like we would normally do a normal wrapped loop. Now, because I'm using a 0.6 wire, I can make a slightly bigger loop than if I was using a 0.4 wire. So I'm going about ½ a centimetre down my round nose pliers. Now, I'm not taking too small a length of wire here, so I've got probably about 1 inch of wire. And I've got my pliers so that I've got a barrel that's completely empty at the top. I'm going to turn it so I can see both barrels, and I'm going to push the wire away from me. Just to a 45-degree angle from the wire that's running down. I'm going to release my pliers, turn them so I've got the whole of that barrel available at the top, bring my wire all the way around the top and back down into the same direction as the wire that's running onto the strand. I'm then going to let go of my pliers and let those pliers twist with that loop still on them so that it's sitting on the bottom link, and then push away to 45 degrees. So I've got that finished little set.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I'm going to...
Sarah's batteries have just run out.
Oh, no. Luckily they're accessible.
Oh, so funny. Trying to pass them over, sweetheart. Thank you. We'll get there, we'll get there. Oh no, those are not working either. Oh, no, they're not working either. Sorry. I've got to plug her back in. She's running down. She's running low. Thank you, darling. Got to wind her up. And speak.
Hopefully we've got some power. Yay!
I had to put some more money Oh my gosh. Thanks, darling. Off you go.
Okay, that's fine. So what we've done is we've started to wrap the wire around, which hopefully we saw on camera while I was doing it.
Yep.
And this is where you need to pay attention to how many wraps you want to each side. This gives you a uniformity of your wrap sleeves, because we're going to do exactly the same on the opposite side. So I've got 3 little wraps on there. So now I'm going to come in and cut off the excess wire. And now this is the only bit of waste you'll have on this whole link. So it's useful to get into the habit of sort of knowing roughly how much wire you'll
Especially
use.
if you're working with precious metal wire,
Yes.
you know, our solid sterling silver wire as well. That would be very important, wouldn't it?
Indeed. So now I can bring down one of those pearls that's already on my strand. And this is where it's a little bit different, because I've still got this attached to my reel. I'm going in the same direction as this loop here. If you can see the loop like that, you're going to have loops that sit at opposite angles to each other. And with rosary linking, we want them to sit in the same direction. So to do that, always make sure that he's sitting so you can't see the loop.
Okay.
You can twist them round if it happens that you get them slightly wrong, but if that will give you, so you're going to create the loop in a straight direction from here.
Okay.
So again, a little bit quicker than last time, going around. So now I've got to the same point that I had that 45-degree angle with the cut wire. I'm going to wrap this once, twice, 3 times around. It's exactly the same as we did before. I can now cut that wire off. So there's no waste on this link. And now I'm going to do my next one.
It's such a great way of being able to do it.
It is. So I'm going to do exactly the same.
I bet your dad had at this. They just literally just done.
Now what you need to do before you get too carried away with this loop is put this one on to that loop.
Ah, good point. Okay.
Because if you get too carried away, you can't attach this to this one. And
Because
then,
you've closed the loop.
Because you've closed the
Okay,
loop.
okay.
So you get to that point where you've got the 45-degree angle, pop that into the little hole that you've already formed, that little loop, and now you can do your 3 wraps around. 2 and 3. So you'll see that I've literally got that tiny little bit of wire. That's all I'm going to waste for every single link. So I'm going to just do the next one just to show you how quickly these form, and then how to start to bring your design together once you've got a few of these links. So again, I'm sitting with that loop facing so I can't see the loop. And you'll see that you can get really quick at doing
It's
these.
a really good way of doing rosary linking, and much quicker than snipping and cutting and making sure that everything's the right length.
Yeah.
And, yeah, great idea.
So now I've got 2 links, and what I did for the neckline piece is, because it was one of the last pieces I actually made, funnily enough, even though it's got so many pearls in it, is I did it in sections so I could count, because I knew I needed to have 6 equal sides.
Okay.
So I did sections of 3 and then stopped. So I did the 6 sections of 3 and then did 6 sections of 4.
Okay.
And laid them out on my beading tray because I knew I needed to have 3 on either side. So
Yeah.
that's 6 lengths. Now I've got a slightly different finding here that I'm just going to show you how to connect onto. So this is actually part of a toggle clasp that I had in my findings box. So there's the other part of it, but I'm going to use that teardrop as the bottom part of the neckline piece. Because it's got quite a large sort of circumference and surface area, if I'm going to put 3 lots of strands on either side, they will sit quite nicely. And if I want to space them out, the smaller pearls that you get in your kit go on the 0.6 wire, and I could actually wrap one, then put a jump ring, wrap one to space those out. So you basically have those wrapped to the side with a jump ring in between. To give you that spacing. So I'm going to use my jump rings that you would have in your findings box if you got the kit earlier with the green jump rings in.
Well, we have got a findings kit coming up for you in the challenge kit as well.
So there we go. We could put that across the finding, same way as we would do normally. I'm just going to get my other set of flat nose pliers. So I've got the door open. I'm going to close the jump ring exactly the way we would do normally. And because you've got quite a chunky finding, you don't, even if, and the wire, it's not going to find the gap in that jump ring. So I'm going to be able to sit and attach my findings, 3 on one side, 3 on the other. And because the way that the drape and the weight of these, you won't end up with them all sitting at the top. And even if you do, if you just make the middle one slightly longer, and the bottom one slightly longer again. And then the way I did that was with my length of chain at the back of the design. So if I bring that so you can see it, if I turn that round maybe. So I've got the chain coming through to the finding at the back. Those lengths of chain are slightly longer, depending on the drop.
Yeah.
So you've got that slight elongation.
I love the way that all of that comes together, cinches in at the back of the neckline. It's quite a detailed look if you had your hair up as well, just at the back of the lovely big clasp.
That's it. So you know you can do that just by getting your chains coming together with a jump ring and then using another jump ring so that they've got space to come into the clasp. So you're sort of funneling everything down to one section. If you try and put them straight onto the clasp in one go, it's all quite a bit clunky at the back. So if you just put them onto a jump ring first, the 3 lengths of chain, and then add another jump ring, you're sort of doing that funneling, and it makes it much smoother and nicer to wear at the back of the neckline. And then the only other thing you really need to do with your design is think about what you want to put on the bottom of the design. And this is a great way when you get to the end of a kit and you might have a few components left over, is thinking about using a little bit of chain and making some drops. So I'm just going to get all my tools out of the way. So I've got this loop at the bottom of the finding, the same as I had on the other findings. I made a little section. So I'm just going to use a few random lengths of chain. So never throw any lengths of chain away. And you're going to get this chain in the
it's coming up in the challenge kit.
Yeah. And just put those onto the bottom there. And I've made a pre-made little component by creating a little swirl on the bottom of my bit of wire. Oops, there we go. Adding any gemstones I had left over.
Yeah.
Same little wrapped loop technique, apart from I haven't wrapped it into a single section yet. And then add those onto the chain. And that will give you that beautiful drop on the bottom of there with your neckline piece running. So there we go. And you've got your neckline piece running out from the sides of that.
And you could put something on each end of those. The sort of chain tassel.
Definitely. Just keep all of your leftover gemstones. So if you've got one of the black pearls left over and some of the smaller ones, just have whatever you've got left over.
It's quite nice to have those randoms as well, isn't it?
And pop those onto the bottom, and that gives it that weight as well.
Yeah, it does indeed. Thank you
You're
so much,
welcome.
Sarah, my lovely. Okay, let's talk challenge kit. Loads and loads of you asking, is it going under £10? It is. Let me show you the jewellery, first and foremost, that Sarah has made in the last couple of hours of the show. So let me just move these out of the way. So we've got a bracelet, a necklace, we've got beautiful drop earrings, and everything here that we've got with regard to the shepherd's hooks, with regard to the chain, with regard to the pearls, with regard to the jump rings that we've used, head pins and clasps, all come from the actual kit itself, the challenge kit.
The only thing I've added is a few spacers and a couple of crimp covers, and that is it.
Wow. It's amazing. Just, I can't quite believe. So this is, this is it. This is the findings pack. And these are your pearls. And all that jewellery that you just saw, all 4 pieces of jewellery have been made from this findings pack. This is going under £10. 0800 644 655. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming it's £9.95. 2 strands of pearls, black pearls, rice beautiful pearls as well.
They're gorgeous.
Then gorgeous silver nugget pearls, all genuine freshwater cultured pearls, and then your findings kit. How fabulous a deal is that on your screen? So you're getting 2 pairs of your shepherd's hooks, of course. Then you're getting your chain. You're getting your 2 clasps. You're getting your 4 head pins. You're getting your 4 open jump rings. You're getting your 4 crimp bead covers. Then you're getting your pearls, all for £9.95. Loads of you there. Please do make sure that you are dialing and confirming as soon as you can. The number on your screen is 0800 644 655. If you are just starting out with us tonight and you've never bought this before and you're thinking, right, it is an entire kit. And because you're spending over £4.95 with this, you will get your newbie kit as well, if you've never bought with us before and you're buying for the first time. And that is your Jewellery Maker starter pack, which has got your project cards, your how-to DVD, your pliers, your findings pack, and of course your beading thread as well. So there's so much in that starter pack. So if you're watching us for the first time right now and you're thinking, I really want to give this a go, I'd really love to try this, go for it. You really, really can. Hello to Alison and Julie and Maggie and Carolyn and Mary and Sharon and Christina. Hello to Susan and collectors in Yorkshire and David and Sharon and Martin, well done indeed to you. Anonymous collectors, well done indeed. Please make sure you're checking out Alison in North Lancashire, well done. Julie in Yorkshire, well done indeed to you. Margaret, Samina, lovely to see you. Number on your screen and check out of your baskets. It's just $9.95 for pearl. Now, the thing is as well is that these are freshwater cultured pearls. Even though there are smaller sizes, they've still got a decent drill hole going through, because if you look at the work that Sarah has done for us, all working beautifully. You can see, and you're going to get beading thread and jewellery elastic in the starter kit. Got the head pins, you've got chain, shepherd's hooks, the pearls, you've got your crimp beads. I'm going to spin that round and show you your toggle and your chain. All that for $9.95.
It's an amazing deal.
Isn't it?
It is. I mean, you know,
fantastic opportunity.
I couldn't go to any of the high street shops and buy costume jewellery with whatever in them and buy a pair of earrings and think about even, you know, I might get a pair of earrings if I'm lucky that will irritate.
Well, you do live in London.
Yeah, I know, but it's just ridiculous. You go and look and it's like this, they are made no differently. They have, you know, they're on beading thread with crimps, perhaps on the bracelet. They might have, you know, beading thread exposed, it might not be covered, it might not have chain on there.
Absolutely.
And, you know, so for me, I love the fact that I can make my jewellery. It goes with the outfit. It'll be the right neckline for my outfit that I'm going to be making. I've got quite small wrists. I know you've got small wrists. So the bracelets will fit instead of them being right down my wrist and annoying, that they're feeling like they're going to fall off all the time. They will be the right size so they don't twist around. I can make the earrings the right length to suit my hair length at this particular time. So you've got that choice to be able to do that.
Exactly. And also to work with, if you had leftover pearls from the first kit that Sarah had, our 9 o'clock kit, it will just build it and enhance it even further. You know, if you've got a couple of really big pearls left, plus your shepherd's hooks, pair of beautiful pearl drop earrings.
Yeah, definitely.
Perfect.
And it's just going to give you a lovely tone to work with that kit as well, with the silver in there.
They do work beautifully together, I have to say. Hi to Janet, to Beryl, to Victoria, to Kate, to Dawn. Well done indeed to you, anonymous collectors. Hold the lines. So many of you there. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
So much, Sarah, for working on that challenge kit for us. I can't believe you just kind of 4 pieces of jewellery there for you. Let's stay with pearls. Let's stay with pearls. And let's do some white Keishi pearls.
Oh, wow.
Natural, unenhanced Keishi pearls. I mean, we're seeing secondary colours here.
Oh, definitely. I'm getting lots of pinks and sort of
turquoisey tones. They're amazing, aren't they?
Sort of a little bit of purple in there.
Yeah, I agree. Very rarely transfers down the camera lens, but when you get them home, the secondary tones, the primary tone is that beautiful cream, that white, gorgeous classic colour. The secondary tones, and they're all natural. They're not dyed, they're not enhanced, they're not coated. You've got that almost sort of concave essence that also almost makes it look shell-like in the Keishi. $10.95, excuse me. The last 24 strands in the world from our warehouse on your screen right now was $10.95. Not tonight. Make sure you're checking out and confirming. 0800 644 655. $8.95 on your screen. Everything we can do on price point for you. Keishi pearls make beautiful flowers, don't they?
They do, really simply. So just taking some wire through, say 5 of them, and then just wrapping around each of the pearls on the return just to give you that structure.
Yeah.
These are great when you're doing sort of bridal pieces for hair clips,
Yes.
or if you're having sort of a pleat or something like that, or making even a hair vine design. They work beautifully.
Yeah, they are beautiful. They've got a very organic feel to them as well, because they have that almost free form. Very similar in shape, but not identical. 0800 644 655. Hold those lines. Last of stock of those. Now then. Oh, hang on. Oh. Nice. Now this is faceted and double drilled and double sided as well. Black onyx, 16 carat, 25 by 20 mil, double drill, double side facet, checkerboard faceted as well, beautifully glossy. And look at the size, look at the depth that you've got it as well. Jet black colour. Now, 16 carats. Can I just double check with you, please, Tom? Has this been dyed or is this natural? Oh, nice. Natural and enhanced onyx. We don't have that often. Excuse me. Do excuse me. Now that, with the double drill, looks great.
It does. So if you didn't want to use say the connectors in the centre of the triple road neckline piece, use those drill holes at the side. Get yourself possibly a larger jump ring, so like the textured jump rings I had in my stash. Pop one of those through, and then you've got a natural connector point in the centre, but it's a gemstone instead of a sterling silver or a plated finding.
And it's a substantial drill hole as well, isn't it? You know, it's not sort of a tiny sort of pinhead type drill hole. You're going to get, and again, even if you had your S-slon, and just a lark's head on that, and then popping that's going to be effective, because you've got so much beautiful faceting work here. It's difficult to take your eyes off all that lustre, isn't it? It's a lovely big onyx as well, it's got to be said. £4.95 and £5 for you for genuine black onyx on you, and natural onyx, not dyed, not enhanced, not sort of changed in any way other than cut and faceted and polished to perfection. Donna, Irene, Helen and Chris, anonymous collectors, multi-buy-in. Carol in South Yorkshire, well done indeed to you. Again, an opportunity for you to get hold of some really lovely, genuine, natural and enhanced gemstones here of sizable quality as well.
Yeah, definitely. I'm just looking there and thinking actually it would make a most amazing feature for a cocktail ring with some seed beads as well.
Definitely. I love the idea of using that as a button almost as well.
Yeah, you could do, definitely. Just it's such a focal for
Isn't
me.
it?
Or even sewn onto your Shibori ribbon. Or even used in your cinema and maybe a fascinator piece.
Lovely idea. Hold those lines, last of stock all the rest of this hour. Please make sure you're joining us for it. Plain round moonstones next. It's not often we get to see rainbow moonstone or white moonstone in plain rounds. More often than not, they are nuggets, they are rondelles, maybe faceted rondelles, but it's not often that we get a chance to see the rounds of June's birthstone. It's nice, isn't it? It's not graduated, you just have that continuation all the way through the strand, which is lovely.
And it's an unusual size at 5mm.
It is, isn't it?
You may have, some different sizes of moonstone you maybe want to work this with. I love using this with labradorite. It looks amazing against things like your black onyx and your spinel. It's going to look amazing next to the pearls in the kit as well.
It is, definitely the black pearls, awesome combo. Both of June's birthstones coming together and looking outstanding together. £4.95. Last of stock though, so you do need to be quick. Genuine gemstone, unenhanced, not filled, not coated. Brazilian white moonstone. More often than not, our moonstone comes from India, so it's lovely to see it from a different location and round at £4.95. Do make sure that you are checking out and confirming, please do. All your chance to own natural unenhanced moonstone. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming now. All natural from the feldspar family. Hold those lines. Hold those lines. Yeah, These are a strong colour as well. Look at these.
Oh, wow. They're like sunshine.
Golden pearls, pearlescence like sun. Bright gold as well. Freshwater cultured pearls, rice bead shape that you've got 6x4, 38 centimetres. Really strong saturation of colour here, isn't it?
Definitely. It's really cheery and bright.
We were talking about those seed beads earlier, weren't we? That were of a similar bright yellow colour.
Yes.
It's like peridot. It's a very uplifting, beautiful colour, a big pop of colour.
It is. And, you know, if you like sort of plain block style outfits, you know, maybe you just like to wear a plain colour, going for something a little bit brighter in your jewellery often makes that outfit really pop.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. $4.95 on your screen, freshwater cultured pearls. Last of stock on that golden glow that you're getting there. So do make sure that you are checking out. We have, can I just say, less than half an hour left on the Late Show and last chance opportunities. And at the moment, the price points are ridiculously low. It's going to be one of those ones where if you were thinking, right, okay, I have bought tonight, it's okay, I've got everything I want. It's one of those ones where you don't know if you can leave the TV screen. You don't know if you can I can't switch it off yet. No, because the deals are too good. That's the problem. Chain next. Look at this. This is superb. Oh my goodness. That is gorgeous. That's one of the nicest yellow gold overlay necklaces I have seen in a very, very long time. How expertly has that been made? 16-inch, beautiful neckline piece here. Gorgeous. Two-inch extender chain. 2-inch extender chain that you've got. I'm going to spin this round for you so you get a chance to see it. So it sits at 16 inches, but then of course you've got that extender that it takes all the way out to 18 inches in length. Also means you could just tail off some beautiful gemstones at the back of that, couldn't you?
Yeah, definitely. I always like to, when I've got an extended chain, if I've got a pendant on the front, just to mirror that pendant with maybe a smaller size gemstone.
Yeah, the
just
rondelle or something at the back. Lovely idea.
It also helps to keep the chain sitting with the clasp at the back.
Oh, rather than it kind of spin around to the
Yes.
front. Good plan there. Good idea. Solid sterling silver, fancy link necklace, beautifully made. I think you can see that. It should be $11.95 on your screen. We've got the last of stock for you. It is a last of stock half-hour special before the end of the show tonight. $8.95. Everything we can do on price for you on any of these deals, we are going to. Now, you've got the extender chain. You've got that real, I mean, the bounce of light on those links is amazing, isn't it?
That's it. You know, it's going to get you noticed. It's going to be one of those pieces that you can wear standalone, and it's really just going to hold its own without, you know, without a pendant. And that's what I love about our chains, that they have that impact and they, you know, that beautiful presence.
Yeah, they do indeed. And you know, the gold isn't too brassy either. It's really a lovely quality gold colour. And it's 18 karat gold on top of solid sterling silver, and it's very, very popular. So please do make sure that you are checking out and confirming. For those of you who love the fact that it's got the extender chain, perfect, absolutely perfect. We had these little butterfly yellow gold overlay charms in the first hour that would look beautiful with this chain.
Yes, definitely.
Really, really lovely. Do make sure you're checking out. Told those lines. Well done. Well done. Now then. Oh, very last of stock on these. Very last of stock on this next one. Seen many of our guest designers work with this over the last 18 months. Here we go. Oh, there we are. Graduated bars of white shell. 21 on there, and it is, I mean, that in itself, the Art Deco quality of that, the way that it's graduated, the way that it iridesces, it screams Art Deco. But there are so many ways to work with this. We've seen so many of you, tassel this, separate them up, group them up, make them into angel wings, and so much more.
Yeah, definitely. So, you don't need to look at it as a whole component that has to be used in one place at one particular time. You can use those like the bars you have with this sterling silver bars that you can use them singly as drops or as pendants. They work beautifully in earrings, and the iridescence from them is just amazing.
Yeah, it is absolutely gorgeous. Really, really lovely. Do make sure that you are checking out and confirming. 30 by 5 mil, £8.95. Make sure that you are talking to the call centre and confirming. Works out at 43 pence per bar.
Wow. That's amazing.
Really decent sized drill hole as well running through there. You can see on the temporary strand that it's on, plenty of space for rethreading and working with that in a very different way. Look at the iridescence. It's such a gorgeous colour, isn't it?
It is. And with the drill hole that you've got running through there, because I've used these before, you'll get a 0.8
oh wow, really?
Yeah. So
gosh, that's fantastic.
So you'll probably find that even your thicker gauges of S-long will probably go through. So if you wanted to use these just to have as a pendant, a single one on a pendant on an S-long cord,
nice
idea.
Like that. Lovely, lovely stuff. Very last of stock, Val, Pat, Teresa and Stephen and Helen and Chris, collectors in West Yorkshire, anonymous collectors. You do need to make sure you're checking out. A few of you there that with that in your basket still not checked out yet. Hold the lines. Okay. So, B was, wow.
Wow.
Wow. Jam-packed. Literally glistening and radiating down the camera lens. Now these are top drilled B1. Now more often than not we see them center drilled. We have had a few strands recently where they've been top to bottom drilled, but very few and far between. But that top drill allows us to work with these in a different way, doesn't it?
It does. So you could briolette wrap these if you wanted to have them as maybe as on lots of lengths of chain and a bit of a waterfall style neckline piece.
Nice tassels as well, yeah. Gorgeous.
Popping them on just because they're top drilled, a single one as an earring. And I know that I think it's Jan likes to sort of wire wrap these into rings as well, so they have them elongated as well.
Wow, almost like a bar.
Yes.
Nice, very nice. You've got an enormous amount of pearls on here. 38 centimetre strand, 14 by 5 to 26 by 6. Silver grey in colour, loads of pearlescence, and you just want to make sure that you are getting a cracking deal on these. At $14.95, there are so many pearls on this strand. Just huge amount of your biwa pearls. They are, of course, your genuine freshwater cultured pearls. That colour is literally unicorn colour. It really is. It's that mermaidal colours all the way running through this. But you've got to make sure that you are checking out and confirming. 1 P&P for the entire day and a 30-day money-back guarantee. Hold those lines. Now, my last stock star buy that I've got for you. Oh, my goodness. This is just so good. You know my passion for spinel. You know how much I love black spinel. So when we decided that we were going to look at enhanced black spinel, I was a bit like, why would we do that? It's gorgeous in its own right. My belief is if you are going to enhance a gemstone, you are either making it as equally or even more beautiful than it already is. Okay.
That's too low.
They are really quite spectacular, aren't they?
They are. they're so sparkly.
Yeah, they are. Spinel has luster. It's a compelling kind of amazing aesthetic to look at when it comes to gemstones. You can't take your eyes off it. It's a really, really enticing gemstone, quite a seductive gemstone. So when we titanium coated it, and oh my goodness, not just got luster, but just got the most amazing sparkle, it's quite amazeballs, quite frankly. Microfaceted black spinel coated with titanium in that golden tone that create, I mean, that just, the thing is about it, you've got titanium on top of spinel, so you've got durability on top of durability, longevity with longevity, and wearability, all within those two beautiful, beautiful components of putting this strand together. Mesmerising, really, can't take your eyes off it.
That's it. I think, you know, even if you just wanted to just to make a stack of bracelet with these, they would just, you know, it's just going to catch your eye all the time. I think you'd be watching your bracelet more often than anything else because it's just so
very
sparkly.
Distracting. Yeah, it is beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
Really lovely. Just gorgeous. Now the microfaceting, of course, is done by amazing skilled lapidarists over in India. It's not done by machine. It's not done by, you know, a huge factory. It literally is done by the most amazing lapidarists. But you can see the twinkle, the sparkle, and the luster all coming through these, and at a star by deal. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming. This is a 30 centimetre strand. Tassels. They're a lovely colour, aren't they, those tassels? Not seen that kind of tassel before.
They're unusual, aren't they?
Yeah,
They're
really nice.
Sort of a bit of a butterscotch
Yeah,
colour
it
going
is,
on
definitely.
there. Yeah.
That's a good description. She does well. She can come back. 10 carats of golden colour coated black spinel microfaceted rounds at $6.95. Wow. Go for it. You've got to go for it. When they look that good, they sparkle that effectively. They catch the light like you would not believe. Collector in London, Irene, Linda's already checked out. Helen and Chris, multi-buying. Collector in London, multi-buying. Anonymous collectors, you are there. Do make sure that you're checking out. Phone number on your screen is 0800 644 655. It's a last chance half-hour opportunity on the majority of our pieces, so make sure that you are checking out and confirming. If you're watching us on the repeat show, do give it a go by just calling the call centre and see if we've got any of these available for them. But they are the last of stock. Make sure you're holding those lines. Stay there. Stay with spinel. Let's stay with spinel. Right, I have got a little section of spinel here. Let me just have a look at all the spinel. What's your favourite? An enhanced natural spinel. Let's do your rondelles first. Now, look at those. Wow. Oh my goodness. At $8.95, that normally walks out of the door, doesn't look back, says so long, thank you very much. And, okay. Whoa. Right. There are 86 strands of this beautiful 2x1 mil. I know it doesn't say microfaceted rondelles on your screen. These are microfaceted. Should say that on your screen. $8.95. These will go to $2.95 in a matter of moments. They will go to $2.95. They normally close at $8.95 at a push $6.95. $2.95. No, we've got 86 strands available. Do you want? I'm literally multi-buy now. Oh my good gracious me. 0800 644 655. These are going to go to $2.95. What? Natural, unenhanced, tie black spinel, micro-faceted rondelles on your screen going to £2.95. Let's do it. 0800 644 655. I want to see you on those phone lines. There are 86.
Go lower.
86 strands in the world left in our warehouse. Durable, wearable, beautifully, beautifully faceted, polished to perfection, popped onto that strand, ready for your creation at £2.95.
That's too low.
Agreed. Agreed, Scott. It is. A collector in London has bought 11 strands. Amazing. I would, absolutely. You would, wouldn't you? Just go. I have never, well, to be honest with you, I am glad that whoever it was of our amazing team over in India who cut and faceted these is not seeing that price point, I'm hoping, because that's nuts busy. Look at the lustre, how busy it is.
I love it on the recording where you see all those pin fires on the actual white underneath the gemstone. It's amazing.
So good. And so many of you there. That is about to sell out. Well done.
Wow, not surprised at all.
Good gracious me. Are we staying with spinel? I've never seen spinel at that price. Okay. We have got for you... Oh, hang on a minute. I don't think I've got the right one, darling. Can you show me the recording of it? That would be gorgeous. Oh, no, I have. I would call these coins, not buttons. That's why. That's what we normally call them, is coins.
Yes.
That's all right. A little bit confused there. Oh, the lustre from the surface of that is so good. It's a big burst, like a mirror-like lustre, though, isn't it? It's not like the sort of sparkle that you get from the facets.
No, that's it. You've just got that sort of total flat surface, so a table, if you like, on the top there, which is just going to give you all that reflection straight back.
Bouncing it straight back. You're going to need to check out on these 50 carats, 5 to 7 millimetres, 20 centimetre strand, all genuine. There are a few places in the world that are known as the sort of big production areas of spinel. And Thailand is, specifically in Chantanaburi, is one of the most prolific. It is durable, it's not reconstituted, it's not amalgamated, it is all genuine, natural, polished, and shoulda, woulda, coulda. Not now. $6.95 on your screen. Slight graduation there from 5 to 7 millimetres. Please do make sure that you're checking out on these. Well done, Hampshire, Kent, Norfolk, East Lothian, Cumbria. Well done in the West Midlands as well. Multi-buying going on. Gorgeous stuff. Make sure that you are checking out those baskets. Moments before, of course, if you're watching on the repeat show, that our breakfast show starts at 8 in the morning. So make sure that you're joining for that. Also, of course, if you're watching on the repeat, it's lovely to have your company. Thank you so much for joining us. I will show you what your alarm clock deal is in a matter of moments as well. Hold those lines. Is it not here? Ah, okay, chick. No worries. Yes, let's do the drops. Two strands, all twisted together, restrung like this in a bracelet, please, with a nice big T toggle clasp.
Oh, wow, yes.
Happy, happy Ray Ray. Definitely. Look at that lustre. You've got so much black spinel on this strand. Not a single millimetre of that is available to put on any more spinel, is it?
It isn't. I mean, you know, you couldn't get any more on there if you tried. I think normally with this sort of strand, what they quite often will do is put spacer bars in between to allow each one to be sort of separated. But
these are top and tailed.
Yeah, that's it. So you've almost got twice as many on there,
yeah,
or if not more.
Definitely. Jam-packed. Faceted, flat-bottomed, with a lovely Kool-Aid pavilion as well. Some are faceted on the top, some aren't, but you've got so much going on here. You really have. 0800 644 655. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming. 4 to 7 millimeters on those gorgeous flat-bottomed drops. $14.95 for 125 carats and a jam-packed strand. If you were to buy 2 of those strands, restrand them, beautifully entwine them, pop a lovely big chunky clasp on that, can you imagine the price point you could command?
Oh my goodness, I mean, 3 figures easily.
Yeah, well, the likes of Lorraine Schwartz charge even more. And again, you know, I had a very big conversation once with a really prolific jeweller, and I was asking about the difference between, you know, our black spinel and, you know, maybe Lorraine Schwartz black spinel or one of the big jewellers black spinel. And he was like, do you know what? It's literally just black spinel. It's black spinel. It's opaque. It's not about the clarity. It's about the jet black colour and about the cut and the sparkle. Done. Hold those lines. Well done. Well done. Okay, we are fast approaching the end of the hour. I don't know what to go with. We've got graduated spinel. Can we do that one? Graduated round. When do we see round? Have we done this one? This one? Oh, I don't know where that has come from then. Okay. Opals, all natural. Massive pieces of opal, absolutely huge. These are African white opals. I would hazard a guess that means that they're Madagascan opals. Madagascar produces a pink, a blue, an olive green, a yellow and a white opal, but they're very opaque. There's no play of colour. And these are massive, absolutely massive. Lovely, lovely satin lustre to these as well. October's birthstone, of course, 18 centimetre strand, 11 by 7 and 6 by 3 millimetres, 85 full-on carats. That's a lot. They're big white opals though, aren't they?
They are, and it's unusual to get a white gemstone, you know, with this sort of almost perfect white to it.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, we get clear gemstones, we get things like our moonstones, they've got that sort of whiteness to them, but they're not a bright white.
No, and these are, I know that on the recording they almost look like a pale blue translucent, but they are not. They are a proper bright white here in the studio. $8.95 on your screen. Make sure you're talking to the call centre. Wow. They are a big, on and gone. Last of stock. Yes, of course. Is that what I've just been handed? Okay. So rose gold, solid sterling silver, wire guards. Now, I need my little tweezers. Hang on. Stay there, thank you. So these are your under £10, 8:15 alarm clock deal. So if you are watching the repeat show, about just over 15 minutes time, you will get a chance to watch these. If you're watching us live this evening, tomorrow morning at 8:15, you will get a chance to get your hands on these, and quite essential really, aren't they?
They are, definitely. So for any of your sort of higher end gemstones, where you're going to want that longevity around your beading thread, so this is going to stop where the clasp goes, it wearing the beading thread, or if you're using your pearls with your silk.
So it's got a groove here, hasn't it, where your wire or your silk would sit, and then it passes through the tubes here, doesn't it?
It does. So you would put a crimp if you wanted to crimp, or if you were knotting your pearls, you would put your this onto your thread and then knot it as your first knot. So you would have that thread going through there. It goes through one side, back round. You know, when we normally create a loop with our beading thread and go back through a crimp bead, you would do exactly the same with your clasp in there as well. And then it would protect any wear and tear.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You haven't got anything sort of rubbing up against your gemstones then, have you? So that is in a matter of moments if you're watching the repeat show, or tomorrow morning at 8:15. Who are you with? Who is on tomorrow morning? Lovely Carol. Got Carol tomorrow morning with you from 8 o'clock, of course. Crazy gorgeous Carol that she is as well. I love her to bits. Yes, pearls. Potato pearls. I hate that word associated with pearls, so I'm going to call them Baroque, because that makes me happy. These are your Baroque freshwater cultured pearls. They are the last, say again, 32, last 32 strands in the world. $11.95 on your screen. Now they're a sizable pearl at 7 by 6 millimeters. 38 centimeter strand. There is a stunning secondary tone under these. All genuine from the freshwater pearls of China. And you're looking at $6.95 on your screen. $6.95. On your screen. So sorry, Amelia just dropped some pearls on the floor and I'm really, really glad she said it quietly. Have you had a long day, Amelia?
Longer tomorrow.
Oh, darling. It was just the look. You know that photograph of Scott doing this? Mm. Yeah, that was Amelia's face just a second ago. Listen, thank you for your company so much here tonight on The Late Show. It's been lovely seeing you. I'll see you on Monday night now here with Tom again. And I think we've got a DVD record afterwards on Monday. I know. It is lovely to have your company tonight. Sarah, you're back with us on The Late Show tomorrow, my darling?
I am indeed.
Fabulous. Thank you, team. Fabulous to have your company as well, Sarah. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you on Monday. Sarah, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
If for any reason you're not satisfied with your purchase, you have the benefit of our 30-day money-back guarantee.
Getting started with Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier.